Hello, Internet. Taliesin here.
And Evitel too.
This is a WoW podcast. Obviously, episode number
74.
It is 74. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Hello, I don't know why, but the intro just seemed weird that time.
Did it? Why?
I don't know. For some reason, I just kind of forgot how to do the intro halfway through. You know how sometimes where you just forget what words are and how they work and stuff like that.
I feel that.
You know,
I feel that in my bones.
That's absolutely. I'm feeling it in my bone right now. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the WoW podcast where we're going to be talking about 12.0.7. Yeah,
it's coming.
I think it's fair to say the most highly anticipated and exciting patch in the history of WoW.
Well, you know what they say about 0.0.7 patches.
Do they say, yeah, I can't wait, I'm so excited?
Well, that, but also it means that the one after them is the 0.1 patch.
That's damning with faint praise, isn't it?
No.
That was me trying to get everyone really
exciting.
excited. No, I was trying to get people really excited on their own terms. I was like, get excited about 12.0, and already you're like, oh, well, I like Halloween because then it's almost Christmas. Yeah. No, that's stupid. Don't do that. I don't like that. I don't like the damning with faint praise. No. I'm getting my 12.0.7 tattoo today.
Oh, nice.
We're going to celebrate
I can't wait to
the
see
best
that one.
patch in WoW.
Wow. Wow, indeed.
You know, they'll all be looking forward to this one on Classic.
Yeah.
In 20 years' time, they'll all be like, oh, yeah, I mean, I like Legion, but I can't wait for 12.0.7.
Oh, yeah.
That's the one I'm really looking forward to.
Hey,
so that's what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about WoW and all the news and kind of conversation around WoW, as usual. But what if they don't want to talk about what if the faceless goons on the internet don't want us to talk about that, Evitel?
If you, the delightful masses, want to have us talk about something else, you are very welcome to drop us a super chat on YouTube. We'll be getting to those in the last kind of 45 minutes, half hour of the show. And yeah, questions, comments, damningly faint praise. All is welcome with a super chat.
I saw some interesting conversations going on in the chat before we even went live, waiting for the show to start on YouTube. Yeah? So maybe some of those want to drop some cash and let's talk about that. Who knows?
Oh, yes.
That's the thing, right? So
yeah.
That's interesting. Thank you, super chatters. That's obviously for the people watching live on YouTube, not for the people watching the VOD, not for the people watching on Twitch, not for the people listening on their preferred podcast listening platforms. None of that. If you're watching live on YouTube right now, you can do it. And don't forget we have YouTube memberships running now as well. And if you are on Twitch, we see your chats, we see your subs, and we love you for it.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, crew. Good to have you.
Yeah, exactly.
As always.
So I'm going to ask you straight up, Evitel, before we get on to anything else, because I'm so excited about 12.0.7. I can't think about anything else. I can't breathe with excitement. I can't sleep. I can't, I'm just so excited by 12.0.7. What's the thing about 12.0.7 that you're most excited about?
Well, there's a lot to pick from. A lot to choose from.
I know it's very hard, but I'm asking it of you. You're a professional after all. You're going to have to choose one thing.
The most exciting thing coming in 12.0.7 is exterior lighting for player housing.
That's the thing you're most excited about?
That's correct.
Probably me too, if I'm honest. Not just the...
Are you kidding me? Bring back the lights. Although, have you seen they have huge hitboxes?
Yes, I have seen. As to have you, because you watched the weekly reset a month ago when we showed them.
I know, but I'm just saying, has one seen the hitboxes? They're big.
You're not going to be able to have like a very tight-knit row of lights, are you?
No,
although, those are subject to change. One day, Jesse's going to come online. He's going to, he won't say anything, reply to someone on Twitter. Someone on Twitter will be going like, oh, the lights to the thing around, have you seen the light thing around the lights? How can I can't do this. And Jesse will like sneak in there and he'll reply and be like, oh, funny you should mention this actually, because we are actually making those balls smaller.
Yeah.
Everyone's balls will be getting smaller and lighter, more lighter. I'm also very excited.
Yeah.
I just basically kind of wish I was Jesse Kalinchik. I kind of like, I'm starting to do my hair a bit like him now, and I just wish I was him. I genuinely, I think he's a cool guy, and I think we could all be better for being a bit more like him.
I have to say, I admire a person who puts themselves out into a community like the World of Warcraft community and fields them with like kindness and generosity.
Yeah. He's been, like, let's be real. Midnight's been out for 4 months. Let's wait and see. You know, Brian Halinka was very eager and keen in the when he was first in Blizzard as well. And by the time he left, that dude, you can get 5 words out of that guy. Yeah. Shit.
Oh well, he's up to exciting things now, isn't he?
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true, exactly. Every now and then, I'm reminded by the fact that Riot has an MMO coming out in the kind of, you know, vague future. And I'm like, well, that's actually a game. That's actually an MMO that could be okay. Most MMOs, when you hear about MMOs, I just kind of roll my eyes because it's such lightning in a bottle. And these days, you need so much money and so much backing and so much kind of community excitement and like name recognition. And I guess you always did, but I think Riot's kind of the only company and franchise with League of Legends that could maybe do that, honestly.
Yeah,
you know?
I know. And I think that, I mean, not that this is a podcast about MMOs in general, but...
God, no, it's about WoW. It's not about any MMOs.
No, it's not about any MMOs, exactly. But I think probably like the number one challenge, in my opinion, for an MMO that's coming out now, like, you know, you can have technical expertise, you can have someone like Brian Halinka coming in and setting up like the best PvP in the universe.
That's definitely what he'll do.
Well, no, exactly. Like there's literally, you can have all of that there, but the thing you won't necessarily have is like a fan community. It's a core of people who already love like your product. That's kind of what happened with WoW, and Riot kind of has that, right? Like they have the big hurdle passed already. So.
Exactly. So maybe that will be the WoW killer. We've been waiting for it for so long.
Oh, is it the?
Who knows?
Does that mean does that mean the WoW Killer podcast is coming back?
Yeah, but it will be about like the League of Legends.
It'll be about the Riot
MMO. So my thing I'm most excited about in 12.0.7, thanks for asking,
tell me.
Actually, again, probably the outdoor decor limit increasing.
It's, oh my God, it's going up. So it's going up to 350, right?
Yeah.
If you're at
which is a
max level, which is good.
Stonking improvement. That's an extra 100 or whatever, isn't it? I think we're on 250 now. And so, I got plans. I got so many plans.
Oh yeah?
Well, because I've been on a housing kick for about the last couple of weeks, you know. It happens, doesn't it? I go months without touching it at all and being kind of ashamed of it. And then what you do is, what you're doing there, you're standing there and you're looking at the blank canvas, right? And you're looking at the blank space and you're like, I can't. It's like when you're writing a script or something as well. You're like, I can't even begin. But then you do begin. And that moment where you do begin and you finally kind of, there'll be something that happens when you're writing a script. It's like a sentence or something. And when you're housing, you know, it's like a certain kind of layout thing that you do, which just makes the entire thing click and you know exactly where you're going from then on in, sort of thing.
Oh, absolutely.
And I kind of hit that maybe last week. So I've just been bopping housing a lot and it's been really, really good, really enjoying it.
Nice.
To the extent where I have now hit my decor limit, like interior. I never thought I'd hit my interior decor limit.
It's huge. That's like over 3,000, 4,000, isn't it?
4,340, I believe.
Wow.
Because I've been playing around that number so much recently, like deleting a thing here, putting a thing there, deleting a thing here, like to get 5 decor limit just because I really need this thing over here, you know? So it hasn't been confirmed. We haven't had anything promised, but I would really, really enjoy maybe the suggestion that there will be more interior decor limits.
I would also enjoy the suggestion.
Nice. All
I would love that.
if Jesse Kalinchik happens to be listening to this podcast, you know, and someone mentioned housing, so like there's an alarm going off in his house somewhere. Like if he happens to be watching this and he just wants to slide onto Twitter one day and be like, by the way, we're increasing decor limit. For you, Tally.
Yeah, just for you.
Finish your wine cellar.
Yeah. Oh, for those of you who haven't seen Tally's wine cellar, yesterday we did, we had the housewarming quest up. So Tally was like, first off, we were just visiting some other people's houses listed in the group finder.
Oh my God.
And there's some
The best thing that happened this week.
Unbelievable.
Okay, so here's the thing, right?
If you have not done this,
I'll let you get
highly
back to this.
recommend.
But I want to tell this more as a narrative, right?
Yeah, go for it.
Because everyone knows my favorite quest in the whole of the housing thing is the postal quest. I love the postal quest. The postal quest is great. It's like a little dragon racing quest, but you're on a horse and it's very slow and then it gets faster. And actually, it should probably just be a dragon riding race, to be honest. But, it's fine. It's good. I like it. I'm completely replaced now by the going to visit people's house quest.
It is.
I just
so
want it to be
good.
that every week because it's brilliant. You just go onto Group Finder and, there are people who put their houses up on Group Finder to go and complete this quest. And it's obviously people that kind of, they kind of want people to come and see their houses,
Exactly.
right?
You're not going to put it up there if you don't want people to come.
Yeah,
right?
totally.
Unless you're into that kind of like shame and whatever,
But even then, you kind of want people to see it.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly,
it's like I want people to
exactly.
see how terrible my house is, and I want them to tell me how bad I am.
Tell me
how really, really bad I am. How I'm the worst. How I'm a very bad decorator. And we went to this house, didn't we?
Oh, so beautiful. It was like, night elven, right? It was very purple. And I remember that was kind of like the first thing a lot of people did in player housing when they started experimenting a bit, because you have lots of assets that are night elven, that are purple, that you can kind of make it work. And oh my goodness, this was just so stunning. And the detail was beautiful. It was, you had like baths and a little oven that opened and there was like a little rotating like hog roasting in there. It was absolutely stunning. And like the owner of the home stood in the entrance and like periodically shouted, like right click on my name, go to my, you know what I mean? Because you know.
Well, because everyone has two houses that you can go and see, right?
Well,
so you want to go into the one that the group leader is in.
Exactly. And clearly some people are not familiar with housing. So they're like, how do I go to there?
Yeah,
how do I get there? So, and it was such a treat. It was such a pleasure to see stuff like that. So then Tally was like,
I was inspired.
House, right?
This was such a joyous experience.
Yeah.
Kind of like, I see a lot of good player houses because people ask me to go and look at them on stream and stuff like that. And I love wandering around kind of complex, interesting houses with a good theme. It's all about the theme.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about like deciding on a theme and sticking to it. And that gives you like that's the bit that gives you like the unexpected details that you can put in there and kind of the little surprises and stuff, I feel.
Yeah.
So it was so lovely that I was so inspired that I was like, well, I'm going to make a group and I'm going to get people to come to my house.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. And I just started a little group and it took maybe a few minutes to get going. But once it did, there's a constant stream of maybe 20 people in my house, like constantly rotating, obviously. And I was on there for like an hour. There must have been like 100 people that came through my house.
Yeah, I love that.
And like just looked around and enjoyed looking around and were chatting and like complete strangers, obviously, because it was just on Group Finder, and it was just a really lovely experience. It was so cool.
Yeah, it was really, really good. And I kind of made it my job to be, a human signpost, because if you haven't seen, again, this is how we got here, Tally's wine cellar, which requires going like into the house, around, up loads of stairs to the very top of the penthouse.
It did the secret entrance.
And there is, of course, a secret entrance. So you have to get all the way up there. You're in the apartment zone, and then you have to, enter the secret way. And, it's, so I was like trying to put little signs there. I was just like pointing, pinging, right? Walking in and out, back and forth. And it was worth it because every time someone went down there, they'd be like, holy shit. What? Yeah, I love the wine cellar. It's my favorite part of the house.
Yeah. My favorite bit of the house is the scoreboard next to the pool table, which has like Myth on 2 points and Evie on like 5 or 6. I can't remember now. But I love that because for me, it feels very clever because it's obviously my character name, my main, because I did put Tally at first, but then I was like, it doesn't seem right.
It's Myth's house, I
it
guess.
is Myth's house,
Yeah.
not my house.
Yeah.
So I put Myth's name and Evie, but still, it is still a Tally.
It is, of course, a Tally. It is a Tally. Yes. That's exactly what it is.
So I'm kind of there in spirit too.
There you go.
And that just pleases me. The fact that exists, like the fact that I'm
Amazing.
there going, well, it doesn't say Tally, but it is a Tally.
It is a Tally. And I'm always winning.
Yeah,
Forever.
Totally. Of course. I always look in this relationship. This is the joy of being with someone who knows that they're punching. Okay, like you get the last bite of everything.
I do get the last bite.
There's always at least one of everything left in the fridge.
Yes, there should be.
Like you always get the last glass of wine.
Thank you.
Like you're always going to win at every game we play. I promise.
Oh, that's not true. That's definitely not
At the
true.
important ones, right?
But yeah.
No, you always come first.
Thank you.
Like I'm very,
Thanks.
very hot on that.
Thanks.
Like
It's true.
it's important to win. Yeah, my house difficulty is set to mythic. So
Mythic,
anyway, all I
indeed.
can say is if you kind of like look at that housing quest every week and you can't be bothered,
Absolutely.
even if you aren't interested in housing at all, a very easy way to get 500 Void Light Mile, which we all want, right?
Yes,
'Cause
we
you've got to
do.
buy that. Well, I use it to buy decor. You probably don't if you're not interested in housing, but
Mm-hmm.
maybe you use it to buy whatever else you use it to buy. Your re-rolls. Honestly, when you pick up that quest, pick it up, get onto the group finder, just go around someone's house. It's very, very easy. Once you join the group, click on the portrait of the group leader and select, like right click on it, select view houses. There'll be 2 houses that pop up, probably. And they should say in the description or something which like neighborhood to go visit. Click on that one. You'll be teleported directly outside their house. Go inside and like just look around because guaranteed there are going to be some really good houses. On there. It's going
Exactly.
to be really fun.
Absolutely.
And no reason to stop when you completed the quest, honestly. And I love it when this quest is up at the beginning of the week, particularly because there are loads of people just showing off their houses in the group finder.
Yeah.
And it's actually just really nice.
It's so lovely.
It's so great.
It's so good.
And if someone's
More
got
of that,
one good
please.
house, they've usually got 2. So then you can click on them again and like go and visit their other house in the
Yeah.
other neighborhood, and that's always good fun too. Honestly,
Yeah.
it's great. No, honestly, even if you don't care about housing at all, I reckon you'll probably have fun doing that. I think that's a good way to be. And God, we're so desperate for any fun right now
Oh, none of that.
until we get our outdoor decor limits. Well, okay, I've had a really, really good week in WoW. What about yourself?
I've had a really good week in WoW too. The beginning of the week was spent working on video stuff,
Yeah.
but then
We had sponsor commitments, which meant we kind of like just had 2 videos out last week.
yeah. In case
But
you
it was
missed
worth it. They were good vids, I thought.
the
2 good
Tally
vids.
Evie double header weekend.
Double feature.
Classic.
Wow video.
Classic Taliesin cinematic breakdown, but also kind of bigger picture look at Sylvanas and the Shadowlands. Really, really good. And my video about the treehouse. Which
Long
is about
awaited.
the video. It's just about the treehouse, but so much more.
Yeah, it was
The
good.
treehouse is just a vehicle.
I would
Let's
call
talk
it
about
a
the other
video
stuff.
essay.
You know what?
I
don't
love a
want to be
video essay.
fancy.
Me.
I don't want to, I don't want to be like this essay is about, but I did think of it that way and I did write it that way.
Yeah.
So definitely check that one out if you're interested in video essays. I love to
And
make
who isn't?
Well, the people who are like, God, you could stop talking. The comments that are like,
I
oh
didn't come to watch a-
Jesus, how many times do you have to say treehouse?
I didn't come to watch a half-hour video about called the WoW Treehouse to hear a person talking and saying the word treehouse a
woman
lot.
speaking for so long. How dare she?
Wow, okay.
Yeah. No, honestly, I went on a limb with that one a little bit, and I'm really, really pleased with how it turned out, and I feel good about it, and I really enjoyed making it. And so my plan is kind of like to try and do a video like that once a month.
Yes. Well, I was going to say, I'm glad you're committing to it live on air here. Okay, because I was going to say, you bash out a video like that every month. I think I will be happy for obvious reasons.
Yes.
But I think the community as a whole will be very happy as well.
I hope so.
Don't you agree, chat?
I hope so. And the thing is, like, I don't know, you know, there will be people who don't necessarily want to watch that kind of video, and that's fine. But I think there will be some folks who do. And yeah, some people are like, oh, one of these a week. I was like, sweetie, please.
I mean, people are just desperate for us to put out videos once a week, which is fair, honestly.
Exactly. So my plan is to kind of do those once a month and to do a poll for patrons and members of the team to help me decide what topic to do it on. And
Have you got any ideas?
I do already have some ideas.
Are you at liberty to share them, or is there an NDA going on?
No. One of the ideas is why is it so hard to tell a good?
Because you're so hot.
So this is the duality of
Two genders.
the two genders, quite literally. Also reminds me of like some of the comments which are either like,
oh my god,
wow.
there were so many comments about your tits. Let's be real. Like so many comments
This is a
about your tits.
family-friendly podcast, Alex.
No, it's not. It's never been a family-friendly podcast.
Listen,
What are you talking about?
we recorded that video on like literally the hottest week of the year of
and you
a
made
very
it
long
even
time.
hotter.
Thank you,
with your
thank
tits.
you. But yeah, the again, the two comments of like, wow, thanks Evie for putting so much passion and work into this video essay, and the other one like, nice boobs.
Yeah. And you know, it's okay to think both of those things.
You know, it is okay to hold two thoughts in your mind at the same
Well, 'cause
time.
when I
You
said-
don't necessarily have to say them out loud.
But I did actually suggest changing the thumbnail, if you remember, and your response was simply, but boobs.
I look nice in that one.
Yeah, no, exactly. But you're not. But even if like, but you're not. But I'm not suggesting you are. But you wouldn't really be in a position to turn around and go, oh, I don't like people saying I've got nice boobs in this video.
Well, okay. Anyway,
You know, no, like, dude, you're stacked, and you should show that off and share it with the world because they deserve it.
well, okay. We'll see. We'll see.
Like, you know, you were wearing a nice dress and you look beautiful.
I was wearing a nice dress.
You know?
It was also extremely hot. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Yeah, look,
it's-
I show off as much as I can. You know, I get a bit of, I got more cleavage showing than you right now. You know, ain't no one complaining.
Anyway, so one topic that I'm considering for this month's video is why is it so hard to tell a good story in World of Warcraft?
Uh-oh.
No, I know. Now that could there
uh-oh.
no. There are ways. There are many directions that this essay could take.
Yeah,
There are many ways
One
it
of
could
them
go.
is a sad yet slightly angry Belle face
Yeah.
against a black background with red and white writing. Like,
Yeah,
that's one of the ways it could go. Is that the way you're going to go?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
No.
Excellent.
Oh,
Phew, that's
yeah,
what I was hoping you'd say. Yeah, if you could just make all the Belle videos from now on, that would be splendid. Thank you.
No. So suffice to say, it would probably not be in that. You know, I can still critique things, right? I can still get angry about things. I can still have, you know,
Oh gosh,
negative.
yeah, no, I'm only joking around.
But you know, no, exactly. Like so, that's one of them, and the other one, which I'm still kind of thinking about, but I was inspired by something I saw in the news recently, which is what happens to your WoW characters when you die.
That was on the news.
Well, here's an interesting tangent.
Okay.
So the creators of EVE Online are coming up with. I have to pull up the name of it because it's quite interesting. The creators of EVE Online are coming up with something called the Capsuleer Edda, and they are Icelandic.
Yes.
The devs, and the kind of the head of their studio has this kind of obsessive fixation on what happens to EVE Online, like when it's done, when it's over,
Right.
if it ever goes away.
Sure.
And he is writing a
EVE Online will live as long as spreadsheets exist.
yeah, exactly. As long as
As long as
single-minded people, like maybe on the spectrum, in a, you know,
as
like
long as spreadsheets
long
exist,
as-
EVE Online will thrive
Yeah, like it's but he's thinking long term, right? Like, so he's literally having a kind of history of EVE Online being written
That's cool.
using players' blood.
That's weird.
Which is so it's all a bit obsessive.
But I know the EVE player base quite well, and they would go for that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I was reading an article about it, and this journalist is like, hell yeah, I sent my blood in. And he's obsessed with this idea of like immortality, not necessarily immortality, but like how do stories live on?
Mm-hmm.
And from the like EVE Online devs perspective, the story of EVE Online is worthy of being kept just as much as, biblical texts are, right? Yeah. So I was actually kind of thinking of blending that one with the story one as well.
I think you should.
Anyway.
And I think it would be really cool if you could, bring in elements of like the story isn't just the narrative that is served up by the storytellers, right? It's everything that the players do in game as well.
Oh,
that's
baby,
particularly valid in EVE for sure.
Yeah.
But
WoW,
like, I think in WoW as well, for certain.
Yeah. So so those are kind of two directions. Anyway,
can I add 2 cents on that?
Yes, you can.
I think player housing helps with that immensely.
Oh, absolutely.
And I think, when it comes to, what happens when you die in WoW, when in real life, what happens to your WoW character and stuff? Well, like for the first time ever, communities have a way of actually building monuments to players in game now. That never used to be a thing, right? You couldn't. You had to be like, oh, I hope they put something in for Haven. Well, you know what? I've been to 2 player houses in the last couple of weeks that have literal fucking statues to Haven in their gardens. Like you can do that, and you could say there's maybe something a bit morbid about that, but I'm like, I'm at the stage now where if someone who I knew in game was to pass, if you ever even know, right? Because you have to be pretty close to them to actually know IRL. Then there are things you can do. You can actually do something about that now. You can actually build something for them. You could even, like, if you had access to their account, their house is always going to be there. You could build something in their house for it, and maybe there's a thing of that should be allowed. Like, that should be allowed to happen.
How is it preserved? And
stuff. Exactly. And how is that character preserved? And there's that thing of like, well, in player housing, oh god, how's this? Okay, we know that one of the features that everyone wants in player housing that it has been kind of said will eventually happen if they can make it work, will be having your alts and characters walking around the house. So that means if you go and visit someone's house, even if they're not online for whatever reason, like it could be set so their characters are walking around the house. And so in that extent, it's not just a case of, oh, I'm going to move my character to my favorite spot in Grizzly Hills or Stormwind and log out. It's like, maybe you did, but also if the settings are such in your house, people can still go and visit your player house and see your character walking around, and that could actually be really lovely. That could actually be really helpful for a lot of people.
And it's like kind of a nice antidote to these kind of like AI, like generate generate a dead family member, which but it's like you'd be like, no, I want my character to do this, and I want it to look like this. This is what I want to stay after I'm gone. Anyway, lots of really interesting kind of directions to go with that.
I've never even thought of that, and I just think like the idea of, because I'm getting older, and my friends in game are getting older, and like there'll be a stage where, well, I'm gonna outlive all of them obviously, so there'll be a stage where they're all gone, and I'll want to kind of wander around and see them, and it'll actually be really lovely if their houses are still there, and if I can wander around and like see their character walking about, I just think I mean, I always wanted that feature just as something, because obviously it's really cool, but now it kind of feels a bit important even, How interesting. Anyway, I can't wait for that video. That sounds good.
Anyway, so my plan is to kind of put that out to our patron community and our TNE members community. And put out a poll basically every month.
I think we know the winner of the poll.
Well, no,
That's a great video. Are you kidding? That's
there are
awesome.
two great videos in there. Thank you.
Right,
There are
yeah,
two very
exactly.
good videos in there.
Well, I know, but a video essay needs to be two different videos.
Well,
really.
I know.
Like,
I know.
you know, so like, I mean, that's how
Exactly.
video essays work, right?
Yes.
You
So,
know,
yeah,
we know
but
the tricks. Come
I know.
on.
I know how it works. I know how it works.
And the other video that came out this week, of course, was my Shadowlands video.
Yeah, which is an absolute banger.
Finally, I think it's a bit of a banger.
I think it's a
'cause,
very good banger.
Obviously, I started writing that the day after the cinematic hit, which was like a month and a bit ago now.
Mm-hmm.
And like, for whatever reason, we were really busy and stuff. I didn't get it out in like the couple of days after the cinematic hit, even though I specifically went and cleared the raid the day that the cinematic was live, so I could see it all and like see it in context and stuff like that. I was on it. I was ahead of the game on that one. I'm really proud of myself. And but for some reason it just didn't get made. And we were doing that thing then where the further away we got from the release of that cinematic, you know, the further away we got from the reason this video exists is because everyone's hyped about the cinematic and we want to talk about it and all the new stuff in it, right? And so the further you get away from like the hype of just seeing it for the first time, the more reason there is to go on little tangents and to get really deep and stuff. So like the longer the video took to make, the longer it made sense for the video to be. So it got into this spiral where it's like, well, it's been so long since the cinematic was out now. Yeah, I might as well go on this tangent. I might as well just like spend another few days on this. And so, but the result was really good, I think. Like it was really kind of thorough. And I was happy with it. I was happy with it. Lots of strong opinions around the topic as well. So,
absolutely. Makes for good little clips for social as well.
Oh,
like
good.
taking little bits out and like
good,
throwing them out there.
Like awesome. Cool.
Getting people
so that was a good weekend, a double feature weekend.
Yeah, but because of that, so my kind of weekend wow, that, you know, considering, imagining it starts from Wednesday, it was, very busy up until basically Sunday. Monday, we just hung out with the kids and because they had a day off and we had a lovely time. But since then, my weekend wow has been banging. I did some keys.
I know, I
did some keys. You helped me do some keys.
I was your pocket healer because Evie has just discovered the joy, the absolute OP joy of having not interacted with rerolls for like, what, 6 weeks?
Well, exactly, because I was like, I'm not going to spend them on delves, right? I'm not going to spend them on this rubbish.
And then doing +10s and just rolling at the end of every dungeon.
And then just getting all of my myth gear.
Just getting
in. Oh my God, it's so good. And then just catalyzing things. Like I've got like 2-tier, the 2 set for like mythic now. Feels really, really good. Yeah. And also, you know, I felt like a +10 was manageable with you there. Giving me PI and making me go burr every now and then.
Last bite of everything, always one of everything in the fridge. You always get to win.
Thanks.
You always get my PI, babe. That's how it works. Yeah. Because you always get to win.
I know.
You always get my PI. Once every 2 minutes.
Yes,
on the dot.
Just every, and so
it lasts 15 seconds.
Yeah, it's yes.
And then I just need a little 2-minute rest and then we can go again.
Relationship privileges.
Yeah, totally.
I felt it was really good. The downside of that is I did so I did some keys with Tally, which was awesome. And then I did the casual raid, which was fun. So we did a bunch of like heroic stuff. We did like heroic chimeras and then went back and did some other ones. Which is really fun. I love raiding with the guild. Even just doing the casual stuff is just a lovely bunch of folks to chat with.
And it's important as well to stay connected there. Like, especially doing the casual runs, because there's so many old like main raid team members in the casual runs who I don't speak to as much now because like they're not in the main team.
I know. So it was really, really lovely. However, I was like, my DPS isn't quite as good as it was during those keys I ran with Tally. And I'm like, wait, I was like absolutely pumping it before. Oh, okay. No one's giving me PI. Oops. I was like, oh, guys, yeah, there must be something wrong. Something must not be working as intended.
Am I using the wrong gear? What's happening here? What?
Yeah. So,
you did waste some rerolls in Heroic Raid.
You know
as
what?
well,
It just felt, I just wanted to try and get, you know what I mean? I felt that I literally wasted
Actually,
like one
talking
of
to my
them.
friends wasn't enough reason to be there.
No,
I had to get a
didn't.
trinket as
And I
well.
was like, yeah, I want to, you know, like I still have like 2 pieces of champion gear or something, just some like,
sure,
you know,
yeah.
you know, like a cloak and a ring or something. And I just, you know, but yeah, it's been a really nice week in WoW for me. I've been really enjoying just doing the grindy stuff. I like how keys feel more accessible now.
Yeah.
You know, I like how I can be rewarded. I like how I can catalyze things. The paths to, you know, gearing up and feeling good about where you are, like you have so many now. It's really nice.
Yeah. Totally. Yeah. And like, likewise, I've had a really good, thanks for asking. I have a really good week in WoW as well.
Tell me more.
Okay, I will. Thanks. Yeah. Because, well, I mean, it started 7 days ago today when we streamed live on the World of Warcraft Twitch channel, which is really good.
Yeah.
You know, they said, do you want to stream on the WoW Twitch channel? And we were like, yeah, sure, let's do it.
That was fun.
The time slot we were given to do that just happened to completely 1-for-1 coincide with my raid night, and I was like, well,
Mythic
guess we're
raid
raiding on
time.
stream then. And you know, I didn't want to, we needed 20 people for the mythic raid, no more no less. So I made the executive decision not to tell anyone in the raid team that we were also streaming live on the
that
WoW
was a choice.
Twitch channel. Yeah, well, because I
That
didn't
was
want
a choice
anyone
you
to go no and leave.
Or do people get like
It was
stressed?
hard enough to
or-
get the 20 people anyway.
Yeah,
right?
I know. And I saw that you're trying to get one more person, and I was like, oh
I was
god.
like, yeah, totally.
Oh,
But I mean, they all
God.
knew by the end, clearly.
Yeah.
And I think everyone kind of enjoyed it, so that's good.
Yeah.
And you know, like we did well. We cleared all the 3 mythic bosses that we've been working on, and we're progressing Sal Hadar. And you were up here and you were chatting as well as we were raiding.
Yeah, it was super fun.
It was a really good time. So that was really fun. I enjoyed that just as like an experience. And then on Sunday, we killed Mythic Sal Hadar.
Nice.
Which was brilliant. With like 15 minutes of raid to go. It was the
Oh.
first boss we've killed in a very long time that wasn't the last pull of the night.
Yeah, well done.
Which was extremely exciting. So yeah, killed Sal Hadar. So we're now 4 out of 9, which is really good for us. In fact, to the extent where when we kill dragons, that will be our best mythic raid progress since I've been in the guild. And I've been in the guild for what, God, over like 11 years now.
Hey, that's exciting. I love
So,
that.
Yeah,
love
yeah.
that for
Like
you.
there feels like a real appetite for
Yes.
it. And I think, say what you like about 0.5 and 0.7, and we will when we get onto it today.
Yes.
But you know, we know that there's another raid coming in 0.7, a one boss thing. So like it doesn't, there's not like, oh, we're done for the season and everyone walk away sort of thing. We know there's more power still coming, like significant power coming in 0.7 as well, which will help us kind of progress. So, you know, those carrots are kind of there. Not everyone's got their gaze trinket yet, despite it being Pride Month. So like there's still a reason to be going in and killing Dream Rift every week as well. So yeah, it's like, it's really, it's just, the raid team feels great right now, honestly. It feels really good. And we are, and I know Dragons is a different kettle of fish and everything, but everyone said that about Sal Hadar as well, in fairness. And, you know, we are progressing, and we are like, a new boss in Mythic at the moment is taking us maybe like 2.5 raid nights. You know, which
nice.
it seems good. Like that seems like
that
proper
seems good for you guys.
2.5 raid nights, about 40, 50 pulls.
You're not just bashing your head against the wall, right?
Exactly.
Like you are actually seeing progress.
Yeah, totally. So
nice. That's
we're having a really, really good time. And then we got the 2 videos out, and that was fun. And then we went for a nice shopping trip in Cardiff on Monday with our kids, because it was an inset day and the last day of their school holiday. And I was just had a great time.
Yeah, such a
Just had
nice day.
really wicked time walking around Cardiff.
Let's go to the
like
mall.
going to the Lego shop. We literally just went to a mall.
Yeah, we literally just went to the
It
Lego
was
shop.
such a good day.
And like a teddy shop, and just and had dinner at Pizza Express.
Oh, it's so good.
You know what I mean? Like just that
And then
kind
we
of
drove
thing.
home and played Mario Party, all
Yep.
4 of us together on
Yep.
the Switch. It was great. Just a great day. Nothing to do with WoW, obviously. But then on reset day in my vault. And bearing in mind, the last 2 weeks of my vault, I've taken, a socket. Mm-hmm. And last week I actually took some shoes just so I could catalyze them and get my an extra transmog appearance I was missing for my tier set.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was getting. And I fill out my mythic slots in for dungeons every week and what we're doing in raid as well. But this week I got my mythic gaze.
Wow.
Top tier gaze.
Well
it's
done.
like our chat.
Yeah,
It's brilliant.
Yeah. Well done.
And I got it, so I'm basically done now. I all this talk
Well
about
done.
progressing in Mythic, I'm fucking done. I don't care now. So I finally got it.
Do you feel it? Do you feel the difference?
I mean, I feel happier.
Yeah.
Yeah, even if it's just placebo.
Yeah.
No, clearly,
course.
and what it actually does is, ironically, free up all the rerolls that I've been saving to kind of roll on them
Nice.
when we kill the boss.
Yeah.
So this week I was able to go into. I worked out that pretty much, everything's kind of like a sideways upgrade for me at the moment, really. But in terms of replacing some crafted stuff, I'm still rocking a heroic ring as well. So I was like, well, I identified Pit of Sauron as being the dungeon that had the most stuff that could feasibly be upgrades for me drop. So I ran 2 plus 12s of Pit of Sauron. I rolled at the end of both of them, and I got a chess piece which, stats wise, is actually an upgrade.
Nice.
So
there you go.
my pawn add-on told me it's a 20% upgrade. I don't believe that for a second.
Your what add-on?
But PAWN. Don't you use pawn?
Of course I use pawn.
I know, but also the add-on. And so that felt pretty good as well. Honestly, but yeah, and I'm gonna keep spending my rerolls in there, hoping for a ring. I think there's a ring and a neck in there, which would be pretty useful for me.
Nice.
So I'm actually feeling
Good stuff. So you also had a
really
good week.
Genuinely,
I
had
that.
a really, really good week, and
Oh.
we'll re-clear in raids tonight in Mythic, assuming we get a team together, and then hopefully move on to dragons. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? That'd be lovely.
Oh, one other thing that I got up to this week and was, speaking of housing. So after the normal heroic kind of casual raid wrapped up, I had to do a favor for Rico. I had to invite Rico's alt in, and so I jumped in and I did that, and it got me into my horde house. And I just got the bug.
Little horde house
in
the West.
Thank you. And I just got back to it and I started working on it again, just a little bit. I did some landscaping, basically. I changed things up a little bit. I started adding little details, a little guest book and a little floating quill by the door and some crystals and some.
You still can't access your house though as a visitor, by the way.
No, interiors are another level. Interiors are
no, that's where the time
scary.
really disappears.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of touching at all.
Well, and you suddenly realize you need this little thing, so you've got to go out and get it, right?
Don't, yeah. And now you have 2 houses, right? So, but I was there and I was just hanging out.
3.
And yes, God, yeah. And I was just hanging out with the TNE Horde neighborhood, and oh my God, guys, some of you will be in this group, but it is so lovely. Just folks chatting, folks building houses, folks visiting each other's houses. I genuinely felt privileged to just be hanging out with members of our community, in the patron, in the patron neighborhood. So yeah, if you are looking for a place just to kind of do that, that's out there, that exists for you. And also the EU folks, they raid. There's
an EU patron raid team now.
There's an EU patron raid team.
No slouches.
No, they're doing really, really well.
And they just hang out in the neighborhood. They go around each other's houses.
Yeah.
They're chatting. They've got a cross-faction in-game kind of community
just
channel.
Chat going.
And they've started their own unofficial horde, alliance neighborhoods.
And unofficial horde.
Oh, there's an unofficial one as well.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. And so they're just and I swear, Evie came downstairs and she was buzzing. She was like, "You have no idea how cool our patron community is. It's so awesome." I mean, I need an invite to that community as well.
Yeah, you do.
The unofficial one, because I'm not invited apparently.
Because the Discord is absolutely bopping. The Discord is is feeling really good. Oh, added some new channels to the Discord. for BlizzCon 2026,
Oh, boom, boom, boom.
which is coming up in 3 months. Got to get working on that.
Get that room booked, my God.
Yeah, I know. I'm on it. So yeah, it's it's a happy place. If I say so myself, it's really nice.
Yeah,
it's
I'm really proud
lovely.
of it.
It's really lovely.
Like genuinely, like so proud that so many cool people follow us and are part of our Patreon community and can make that happen. I think that's just wonderful, honestly. And like I'm very proud to be allowed to be a part of it.
Brings
honestly.
me joy.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Gives me much joy. And the NA community are really cool also.
Yeah.
That has to be said. I was going around the NA neighborhood the other day. And there's some great stuff in there. People making guild halls and stuff, and it's fantastic. Just and like housing for communities like ours has been amazing. Having that in-game centralization, and like physical space to exist in game is an absolute game changer for communities like ours.
Yeah.
Like it just brings everyone closer together. It encourages socializing. Like it's bopping. It's absolutely kicking right now. So cool. Like so proud of it. So thank you, housing, for that. Thank you to cool people making it happen.
Yeah.
Like just happy days.
Love it.
So it's been a really good week in WoW.
It has been a good week in WoW.
And here's the thing, Evie. It's only gonna get better.
Oh yeah.
Because yesterday Blizzard dropped a blue post.
Oh, they did.
And in this blue post, they are talking about the next chapter in the history of World of Warcraft.
It's a big
patch
one.
7.0.
12. You okay?
7. What did I say? 12.0.7.
Oh, you're so excited.
I'm
Are you
gonna have
not
to get my tattoo changed.
Are you not excited for that big boy?
Well, yeah. Well, okay.
Rottmeier?
So, I mean, the blue post. There was talk just last week, wasn't there, about the possibility of maybe this raid getting, sorry, not this raid, this entire patch getting postponed. And I said at the time I didn't think it was going to get postponed, and it's not postponed.
It's not.
And I mean, lots of people saying that maybe it should have been postponed. I don't know. Anyway, so. Travel to Val and Nagtal to quell leaders of the void. There, you've done some of these. What do you think about that?
Oh yeah, no, I haven't done these in depth yet.
I've done some.
That's next on my list.
They're quite good.
Yeah.
I mean, they're a bit like ritual sites, but they're not. Okay, so ritual sites are instances, like whereas these are literal zones. They're small zones, but they're not teeny tiny. They're not like the Legion kind of sort of versions of these zones. Because actually, these are both from the Legion 7.3 kind of Legion invasion points. But they're complete reworkings. They're like 3 times the size at least, with lots of stuff to explore and discover and things like that. And of course, because they're open world, it means people are just coming in and out all the time. It means it facilitates the heroic and mythic difficulty phase of those zones as well, which is hopefully an exciting kind of step towards that in the future for everywhere, which would be really, really good. But they are a bit like ritual sites in that, for me personally, my main enjoyment of them came from going in there, doing the initial quests, and kind of like, for me, completing them. Like I enjoyed getting to the stage where I felt like I had completed ritual sites, which took an afternoon basically. And I felt like that as I was going through these invasion point things as well. Void assaults, rituals, what are they called? What are they actually called? Anyway,
new zones.
New zones. I felt like that here as well. Was like I enjoyed going through it and treating it like a little kind of story beat, really. And just going through and discovering the thing. I discovered there's some really cool stuff to discover there. It's really lovely, actually.
I'm looking forward to diving in.
I'm not excited about them really from a repeatable content point of view, but just as something to play through and see what you're going to see. It's enjoyable. I don't know how successful they'll be as repeatable content. But I enjoyed my time in them in the PTR, and I'm sure I'll enjoy my time in them again in the patch until I'm done with them. So that's good.
I look forward to giving them a test spin.
Gain new power with the Om Nom 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 Folio. Now, you were doing some work on this on the PTR today, weren't you?
I did. I was just getting some footage and stuff. Wanted to see how it's
You were doing
going.
the Lord's work on this today.
I was.
Well, because only recently, in the last couple of weeks, have we even had clues as to what the quests after the first week were, to the extent where I was like, I think it's just going to be like rerolls. I think you're just going to kind of like, you have some quests to unlock the thing.
Yeah, just
Like
feed them some gold.
Yeah, and then you just come back to once
fund
per
their
week
lavish
to Majesty's
lifestyles.
Terrace. Honestly, just getting to Majesty's Terrace
Oh
is
my
a
god,
quest in itself.
I know.
Do you know what? I was watching you do this. Little tangent, okay? I was watching you do this, and I really want to hear people's opinions of this in the chat, okay? Because I was shocked, appalled, a little bit offended, and definitely very scared to see how you get to Majesty's Terrace. Because when I go to Majesty's Terrace,
Yeah.
doesn't matter if I'm going to Majesty's Terrace, the dungeon, doesn't matter if I'm going to the library, doesn't matter if I'm going to the raid,
Yeah.
I fly along the bridge. The bridge is underneath me. I'm flying along. I fly along the bridge. I get to the side of the bridge. I'm zooming, and I go to where I'm going. You
That makes sense.
were not flying along the bridge.
I was
You were
not.
going across the water, and it upset me. There was something in my head
Well, listen.
that really upset me. And I need to know, okay, because I know you're going to put in a great defense here.
Yeah.
Right, you're going to gaslight me into thinking that's some normal shit. But I need to hear, before you do your gaslighting shit, I need to hear what chat thinks. Do you go over the bridge? Do you go over the water? Or are you completely sick and twisted like Veronica and you take a fucking flight master? What? Or do you just like completely burn one of your Mythic Plus portals for 8 hours and then do that?
Okay,
I'd be
listen.
tempted to do that on occasion.
I understand the bridge, but here's the thing. Like, I had, limited time. and also going back and forth is, again, this is intentional, and this is to make you play the game longer. Like, going back and forth from anywhere in Zulaman or the south of Eversong Woods up to Magister's Terrace is like the longest distance between 2 points in this entire expansion.
Yes, true.
It literally is. And you have to fly, or you have to take the Flight Master, or you have to burn a Mythic Plus teleport or whatever. Like, or you're a mage, whatever.
So, as a druid, I swim across in non-druid form. Sorry, carry on. I'm sorry. That was just a funny
but
comment.
it's in there. It literally makes you play the game longer. That's not unintentional, right? Like, if they wanted it to be fast, they just have like a portal back and forth.
But I also think there's value in making
course,
people travel to places in the world,
Of
right?
course.
I
agree.
Like the Quel'Danas is, despite there's been a raid there, a delve there, a dungeon there, and now the Om Nom 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 Nom
Nom
Nom Folio,
Nom Nom.
criminally underutilized. Like, you have a walk around there. It's amazing. It's so good.
With that in mind, I love how it has Magister's Terrace is a place that you go to now,
yeah,
right?
that's really cool.
It feels really cool to fly in, and you have to run through some bits. You go into the library, the Arcanum, where Umbric and Rameth are hanging out, and the Omnium is there. You don't. Are you kidding? I can't even say it. It's such a funny word. Yeah, and it's huge. That whole area.
I wish it was made of glass.
Yeah.
Glass Omnium.
Yeah, that whole area is really big. It's really cool. I just love being in there. And then to access your Omnium Folio, you don't have to be there. It's literally you have it on your map or whatever. You click on it and your Omnium Folio comes up, and you can swap your abilities out once you fill them out, and whenever you like. Which is cool. But yeah, so I went in and I wanted to
Someone will make a macro that will bring it up in. You don't have to be there to bring up the thing.
You don't have to be there to bring it up.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
sorry.
that's
My
what I
mistake,
just said. So you don't have to be there to bring it up. You can bring it up at any point.
That's great.
Yeah, which is really, really useful. You do have to be there to pick up and turn in your weekly quests. So I wanted to see what the weekly quests are, and lucky for me, they're all there. You can get them all. You have to do all of the quests to unlock each one.
You have to complete one to see the next one, though, don't you?
Exactly. And the stingy little guys do not actually give you the thing that gives you power, so you don't get the actual power.
So you're doing the quest, but you're not actually unlocking the thing.
Yes.
On PTR.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can see it, but you're not getting the thing to empower it. So for week 1, when you do the Omnium Folio, because this is spread over 5 weeks, week 1, they just give it to you. They're like,
well,
thanks
you got to do
for
the
doing
setup quests.
Exactly. Oh, yeah, of
it's
course.
like go around and like get some void things, right?
Yeah,
And like
clear
draw
this
some
up.
lines and shit, and like
Exactly.
clean
Clear
out
up the
this tower
arcane
and stuff.
chaos,
Yeah.
right? And then Ramath and Umber go into different places. You do a different thing with each of them, and then you come back.
And that's all I had seen.
Okay.
At this point, and that's why and I'd been on the PTR, and the PTR was down for like a week and a half for a while, so I just stopped kind of like looking.
Yeah.
And I, in this time, that's when I was kind of on this very show, on this podcast, saying stuff like, I reckon it'll just be like add the re-rolls where you do the initial setup quests, but then you just turn up every week and get your new row, in the thing. And I've been saying that. That's what I thought. And so when you went on there today and you went, oh, Tally, there is a quest in the second week to unlock the new row.
Yeah. So.
And I was like, no.
Yeah. We went,
no. Not because I didn't want there to be a quest, but because I was wrong.
Exactly.
And I hate that.
That's the
Who
worst.
can I
That's the
blame?
worst. Yeah.
I don't think I can blame anyone for this.
No,
Even. It's
no.
all my own fault. So it's
No,
stupid.
I know. So, so week 1, you just get to choose your power, which is either void or fire. Fun. And week 2, in order to get your little empowering orb, you have to go out and do a void ritual. Wah, 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 wah. A ritual site, which is fine.
It's isn't all of this warbound? Isn't the progress warbound? So you could go out and do it on any character, like maybe one that needs to do one. I don't know.
But here's the thing: you can go and you can do a level 1 ritual site.
Okay, any ritual.
You
site.
have to complete
Okay.
the ritual site, and you have to collect something that all of the little mini bosses in the ritual site drop.
Sure.
Which are 8 of them. You need 8 of them. You get them.
Okay.
Good. Week 2.
Great.
Done.
Cool.
Week 3, which was an absolute joy completing by myself on the PTR with no other people, is doing 5 void assaults, as in the little assaults that pop up on the map.
Also, I do want to say when Evie pointed out that week 2 did in fact have a quest, and it was to go and do ritual sites. I was like, God, do you know what the other quests are? And she was like, well, no, I have to finish this to get to the next one.
Yeah.
Oh, well. And I was like, you got to do them. You got to find out. You got to take this one for the team, man.
I did.
And it's like, she was like, no, the next one's Legion, the next one's Void Assaults. I don't want to do it by myself.
5 void
I don't want to do 5 Void. And I was like, you got to do it, man. You got to see what the next one is,
Yeah.
So I was very keen that Evie put in this graft.
Which I
So
did this morning.
I was
for
like,
you.
you should do it. No,
For
not
you.
void incursions. Not void incursions. Because the void incursions are the ones that you do. It's the event that happens when the bar is filled
Yeah,
because of all
no.
the void
It's
assaults.
the 5
It is the
little
assaults. Yeah, easy
assaults.
piece of piss.
They're
Like,
super
yeah.
easy. They take a little bit longer because I was by myself. So I just had to, mow down a bunch of mobs and then do another one here and another one here and then fly around and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, so you need to do 5 of those for week 3.
Yeah.
So that is week 3. By the time week 4 rolls around, you have to either complete a delve or a dungeon boss. And it says, or a raid finder boss.
Raid finder
It
boss.
specifically says
I
raid
kill
finder.
mythic raid bosses.
I know,
mate.
it specifically says raid finders. And I was like, huh? So it's like either a dungeon boss, a delve boss at the end, or a raid finder boss.
Okay.
Very specific. Again, you can do literally a level 1 delve. I went and I did Parhelion Plaza, where you just have to
Good.
go into the 4 void zones and then kill a guy in the middle. It took me 3 minutes. It
I know.
was delightful.
You moaned about it longer than it took you to
I
actually
know,
do the
I know.
thing.
It was
You're
it
like,
was
I don't want to
so-
do it. I was like, you have to do it.
I know.
Not for me, Evertal.
Yeah.
For the people.
Yeah.
For the audience. That's who you got to do it for.
So that is week 4. And then finally, week 5, which will like max out your powers in the Om Nom Nom folio. You have to go to Nigtal or Val. And you have to defeat like the big boy there. There's a big boy there, right? There's like a boss.
You have to get, so the actual boss of.
Yeah, they have to do the boss in one of the new zones.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that is a little bit more obnoxious than just turning up and getting the thing every week. In terms of time gating, it's exactly the same, obviously.
Yeah, exactly.
But like,
it's a bit more effort. Fine. And it's like, you know, some of these things, you will be doing dungeons, easy. You'll be doing a delve, easy. Doing the 5 void assaults, bit annoying, but at least you get like world questy stuff while you're doing it,
I would
right?
love to have a reason to do void assaults.
I know.
Because like, you know, I've done them once and I quite enjoyed them.
Yeah.
They were quite fun, to be honest, but I have no reason to do them.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm not grinding them. I'm not getting bored of them. Mm-hmm. I'll quite, when that quest rolls around, I'll be like, oh fuck, I've got to do my 5 void assaults. I'll quite enjoy them.
Yeah.
That'll be the one time I've done it for like the last 5 weeks. I'll really enjoy it.
Yeah.
Is this time gating hell though, Evie?
No.
Well, you say that. You could do them all in an afternoon.
Yeah.
You did them all this morning.
I did them. Why don't you just do them all in one go? No, exactly. Like you say, it's like one step up from literally just handing in a quest. But again, these are things that many of them, maybe barring ritual sites, are things that you are doing all of the time anyway.
Yeah.
So, in theory, it's like adding another one of your weeklies, which is like, do this dungeon.
Yeah.
You know,
sure.
it's kind of like that.
And the reward is worth it. We don't have any idea of like the actual power levels of these yet,
No.
especially because you can't test them on the PTR
No,
currently.
they're not.
So we're gonna have to wait for the like the numbers to come through from the number crunchers when it all goes live. But I mean, you know, it's you're not going to be weaker. Are you? You're only going to get more powerful by using it. So it is going to help people push and stuff like that. And there is that promise that power gain will not just be for the patch or for a little bit of the next season until it's replaced by something. It's not an item, is it? It's like it's a thing that just exists and like hums out like power.
Yeah.
It's going to last the whole of midnight. Well, and beyond, like, but you know, for midnight zones and instances and things like that. So that's in the open world, that's for raid, that's for Mythic Plus, and it is going to let you kind of push things.
Yeah.
And like I say, I would fully expect to, when you come back into this content in 10 years time, you know how like you go to like Legion content now, and if you're a priest, then your little kind of like floaty girl comes to you the second you step outside and is like, I am here to help.
Yeah.
And like, oh God, I don't know, it's fine, it's fine.
It's like, I'm okay.
Thanks, though.
I'm good now.
Yeah.
I'm
and like
good.
when you go to BFA, all of those kind of benefits from the war table talent tree are all kind of like filled in as well. So you get a little speed boost every time you land from being mounted and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like it's all good stuff. It's like, and likewise the powers from the Om Nom 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 the Om folio will still be there when you come back into midnight content if you ever need to. I suspect you probably will at some point. So yeah, it'll be nice. It'll be a nice thing. You'll be like, oh yeah, I got this shit. That's cool.
Now, the way this is set up, though, it does reward players who are logging in every week, right? If you don't log in for 5 weeks, you're going to have 5 kind of annoying quests to have to do
How long do
all
they
in
take
one
you?
go. Like an hour, maybe.
Very annoying.
But you know what I mean?
Isn't that better? Isn't it better to log in after 5 weeks? Like, so,
that is often my strategy.
But here's the plus thing. So, like, you know, I'm going to ask chat how many people are coming back for point 07 in a minute. All right. So think of your answer right now. But, you know, lots of people, they'll come back when the next season begins in 12.1. And yeah, they'll just have to spend an hour.
They'll just have to do it.
Like,
not even that,
and all those
really.
quests will already be there.
Yeah.
And they'll probably enjoy it because it's content they haven't ever even touched. And, you know,
maybe
they'll be like, oh, this is obnoxious. But they'll have an hour of doing content they've never done before, and it'd be quite fun, actually.
Exactly.
And they will get to do it all at once, right? They will get to just like bop it all out, and it's done. And like,
honestly, the longest part is traveling to and from Magister's Terrace. I'm not even joking.
Okay,
I'm not
go
even
over
joking.
the sea.
It takes
Yeah.
a while, like you're going to be traveling most of the time. But anyway, you're
Yeah,
not just
yeah.
going to be able to turn them all in one go, or like which I love going to Decimus and seeing him and being like, haven't seen you in a few weeks. Here's loads of whatever veteran Dawn crests
Oh,
and
yeah,
a bit
yeah,
of
it's
gold. No, I'm caught up. Thanks, babe.
Give
See
me
you
those
later.
sweet rerolls.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, it is what it is. But I think a lot of players,
Yeah.
who won't play 0.0.7 will arrive. They'll know that they need this power from the folio, and they'll go and do it. And I think a lot of people have a good time.
Yeah, you know what? I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. It
yeah.
kept me doing the regular stuff.
Is
right?
what it is. And
Yeah.
who knows, maybe the power game will turn out to be useless and no one will do it anyway.
Oh, yeah. Who knows?
Prepare to face Rotmire in the Spore Fall raid. Now, there has been
Yes.
testing of this on the PTR. However, I have not followed that testing at all.
Neither
I
have
want
I.
it to be a complete surprise for me
Oh, fun.
when I go in there with
Yeah.
our raid group, right? And who knows, maybe we'll just go in and mythic and see what we can do.
Yeah.
You know, and that'll be fun. No idea if this is going to be hard. No idea if it's going to kind of keep people entertained for weeks on end or what. Really, maybe there'll be a cinematic at the end of it. Who knows?
Am I right in
Seems
thinking
doubtful.
that this takes place in the Grudge Pit? Because I love the Grudge Pit.
Yeah, I love Grudge Pit too. I love the
Brilliant.
music of the Grudge Pit.
Love it. Yeah.
Really, really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I tell you what, whatever that Harandar raid was in the War Within that got cut, had some good stuff in it, didn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
We've got 2 bosses from it now.
Yeah.
And obviously the big news, the big headline news about this is that Mythic Flex. So you'll be able to do it on Mythic with teams of 15 to 25, and the boss will scale to
Nice.
you. Not a true organic Mythic, but a very exciting development.
Yeah. Super
all
cool.
the same. Yeah, great for us.
Yeah.
Love that shit.
Perfect for
So,
Immortalis.
so anyone can come along when they want to, or and then we'll chuck them out again when we go and re-clear the rest of the mythic bosses.
Yeah. Well, that's just the price you pay.
Yeah. So that's fun. I'm really excited about that. I think that's that seems like a proper heavy feature of a patch. That I'd say that's probably the main feature.
How
of
are
the
you
patch.
liking these new single boss raids? I think they're pretty cool.
Well, I've got to say that I consider Midnight to have given us so far one of the best Mythic Plus seasons of all time, and one of the best raid tiers of all time.
Ooh.
I think this opening raid tier was fantastic, and that was in no small part due to the structure of having 3 raids. One was 2 bosses, one was 1 boss, one was 6 bosses.
I think
I
it's
felt like
cool.
it felt so much more manageable.
Yeah.
It felt so much more varied. It allowed the
It
story
does feel
beats to play out
varied.
better.
I do
Yeah.
like how varied it is. Yeah, there's something really nice about that.
You can be like, okay, let's do 3 bosses here, and then we're kind of stuck on
Yep.
this one, so let's go and do this one instead, this other raid and stuff. And like, it's made me feel great. It's been a really enjoyable raid tier for me, for loads and loads of different reasons. But I think the variety of the kind of environments and story beats and things, and like those kind of 3 weeks as the raids were releasing, where Silvermoon changed and then changed back again, and I just thought that was magical. I thought that was really good. You really felt like something was going on, something was
it's
happening,
pretty
and you were
cool.
part of it.
Yeah.
So I'm a huge fan of this approach. I'm guessing they won't do it next season. But
Who knows?
maybe we'll get it for season 3. Who knows?
We shall
for
see.
the final raids of the expansion. Who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah, like, and I'm a big fan of just one-off mini bosses for no real reason. It's just pretty cool, isn't it?
It feels cool. It feels more manageable for like just as a casual raid, like just jumping in. Like it's cool also when the single boss like has a really, really good piece of gear that everyone wants.
Yeah.
There's something really nice about that too, right?
But, and it does affect lockouts and stuff as well with Mythic, because like that's a big problem with Mythic pugs, right? Is the lockout issue is horrible. So there's three of these raids. So if I do want to go, like if I did want to pug some Mythic Chimeras, and like I've dicked my team's lockout for that, but there's still like those 2 other raids and stuff, and if I know what's going on, it's great. It's really cool.
Yeah. Wahoo.
Yeah.
Good. I'm
Lovely.
glad. Good.
So
Looking
yeah,
forward to that.
I would consider the raids to be very successful, and the tier to have been very successful as well. Really happy with that.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a cool mount you get as well from it. That's good, isn't it?
It's all right.
Yeah.
Why can't we
do
just
know what's going on
ride
with the gear
Rotmeier?
from that raid now? Because it was all warbound before, wasn't it? The gear.
There have been some articles about the gear.
Yeah. Can I switch it to your screen?
No.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. Now you can.
Okay, tell me about spore fused gear, Evertel.
Spore fused gear is infused with Rotmeier's fungal power,
My.
which you can earn once per
Oh,
week
sorry, dude. Sorry, mate.
per account. Oh no, wait, sorry. I just got
A
distracted.
quick course of antibiotics to sort you out, dudes.
with an eye level ranging from 259 on raid finder difficulty to 298 on mythic difficulty.
Oh, my.
That's exactly. His loot includes 2 spore fused armor pieces for every armor type.
Okay, what does that do?
I don't know. I
Oh,
need
I
a bit
get to
more
open
info.
the game, aren't I? Let's go and have a look.
You can get his neck, which has a chance to spawn protective toadstools,
Oh,
which is adorable. You can get his mycelial insignia trinket, which gives you a random secondary stat and leech for 12 seconds. You get a ring, which deals nature damage over time. Yeah, they're all whether adventurers are chasing armor upgrades or distinctive fungal infused effects.
Wow.
I love the idea of someone being like, I just profoundly need a fungal visual like on my gear. Yeah. Because I know the gear on Rotmeier has changed frequently. So
Yeah, there was a time when it was all warbound, just as standard, which was quite fun.
I don't think it is anymore.
It's certainly not anymore.
No.
Let me just have a look at him real quick.
Yeah.
Spore 4.
There we go.
Loot.
Pull him up.
Okay. All right. So, spore infused gear.
Do you want to put it on your screen
Yeah.
so we too can see?
Yeah. All right. No. Spore fused hero. They don't seem to have any special effects on them. Just like,
The spore fused one are okay.
yeah, like here they don't appear to have any special effects on them.
Okay.
Like the neck and the trinket
Yes.
is there and has
Yeah.
some stuff on it.
Yeah.
Obviously, 'cause it's a trinket.
Yeah.
But the armor doesn't seem to have any effects on them on the PTR right now.
Okay.
You know, maybe it's just like
It's just the extra eye level.
extra
on them.
item level rather than any kind
That's
of
what
unique effects or
spore
anything like
fused
that.
makes them, I guess.
Oh, that's annoying. I mean, and presumably we can catalyst this shit as well and just have like higher level tier pieces, right?
Would be cool. Would be nice.
Yeah.
Nice
Nice bit of decor.
Oh, shrooms.
Don't mind if I do. I've just gone straight down to the decor.
Yeah.
That's what I've done.
That's just who you are now.
Yeah.
Show me.
Like a new mushroom cap hat.
I already have plenty of those.
Yeah. Oh, a hearth spore. I always love hearthstones. Hearthstones are like some of my
Oh.
favorite shit, man.
Oh yeah, people were going
So
wild for
good.
the one in Raid.
Oh,
but,
I love
like,
that.
Yeah.
Love that. I have not got the one from Void Spy yet.
No, me neither.
Gutted.
Me neither.
I'm gonna have to start because it's a really good one as well. So I'm gonna have to start going back and
That
getting it.
hat
after
looks
the
kind of
season
good on you. I like it.
ends. What the mushroom hat?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, looks good on your character.
So yeah, it looks like it is just the extra item level.
Okay, cool.
There we are. Okay,
That's
cool.
it. Well,
cool,
good.
cool.
I'm glad we did the research. Went in there.
Me too. We put in the work.
Yeah, we did. The next thing coming up with the patch as well is some additions to lore walking.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah. So there's a Loa themed lore walking. which
Yes,
is
we
cool.
knew about this. This was always part of the sell for it.
Yeah.
I haven't done this on the PTR, nor will I, because I keep doing lore walking on the PTR and then not doing it when it comes out in game.
Oh.
Because I've already done
Well,
it.
maybe I'll do it.
So
then.
I'll say, yeah, we're gonna need the footage.
Yeah,
so If
exactly.
you could, that'd be great. Thanks.
So you get to learn about the trolls, which is exciting.
More trolls.
Yeah. Oh, I love more trolls. Seriously, we love more trolls. And then Janelai, the Loa of Fire, needs you to help hatch her eggs. I haven't played through this.
No, I mean, is it on there?
I don't know actually.
I just logged out of the game. I'm gonna look back.
You
in a
did.
minute.
That's
but,
fine.
In my head,
Lower walking.
and I've made this up in my
Very
head,
good.
right? I've completely made this up. But in my head, that's gonna be like whelp daycare.
It's what it sounds like, right?
Which is the noise we make every time we get the bill through for
for our
kids' holiday clubs
Yeah.
in the holidays.
Yeah.
Like, whelp daycare.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so
That's what I picture it as being.
I am.
But who knows?
I feel you.
And then, of course, the Dark Spear Dash micro holiday.
Yeah.
Which is new. Have you seen some of the rewards from this?
No.
Go. Your screen's not on right now. Go and find it on Wowhead. Go and find the rewards for the Dark Spear holiday because it's some really good stuff. Because so for people who don't know the history of it, this was originally like the running of the gnomes was originally a kind of fan event, like a player-led event. And it was traditionally for Pride Month, right? And they chose trolls, partly because gnomes were already taken. For their own event, but also because they can have really colourful hair and stuff like that, so they could represent rainbows and things like that. So it's become like the in-game player-led Pride kind of event, which is awesome. Blizz kind of officially recognizing it, putting it into the game. No mention of Pride or anything, but it's kind of implicit. It's kind of like, in the same way that they don't call Winter Veil Christmas, right? But it kind of is. But there's like this plausible deniability there, and like this not of our world thing there by not using the real names, and that's cool. That's awesome. But the rewards kind of make it very unambiguous. I'm going to put your screen on. Hang on.
Yeah, because in game the Darkspear Dash is described as join the Darkspear trolls as they celebrate individuality and identity. It's valid, right?
Yeah, it's really great.
Yeah. So they've data mined these new assets which are in the actual event.
Yeah.
But the rewards, you can get yourselves the Darkspear Dasher title, the Darkspear Dash tabard, which looks kind of like just rainbowy and trolly, which is quite good.
Yeah.
And the Troll Scroll of Rainbow roll.
Wow, what's that?
Good question.
What does it do?
Roll like a troll. That's what it does. Use roll like a troll.
Okay, there we are.
So those are your rewards. You also get consumables, pocket rainbows, rainbow runners, and pocket sand.
Wow.
Which makes you dance.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Awesome. And a genuine pride flag as well.
Really?
Yeah, scroll up.
Those are like a part of the
assets. Oh, you can't get that?
I don't know.
No.
I mean, maybe
you can't get those.
I mean, they pop up in game.
I know they do. They're assets that appear in the game, but I want to get those. They're cool.
Oh, maybe you can.
No.
Maybe you can. I'm not saying
Let's
no.
get those. They're cool. They're awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It would be
because
cool.
there was a lot of consternation among certain pieces of shit on the internet when the Children's Week banners dropped, which have been around for a while now, because they featured a literal rainbow, specifically not a pride rainbow because it had a different amount of colors and stuff like that, but literally just a rainbow, an embroidered rainbow with embroidered clouds.
Yeah.
And I literally had an argument on Twitter with someone about this because they were like, just means gay people. They're just trying to make kids gay. And it's like, dude, have you ever been to any nursery, children's ward, kids
Anything?
library? Literally, I've got kids, right? But even when I didn't have kids, I knew that these places existed.
Yeah.
And cute rainbows are things that kids like.
Yeah.
They've always been a symbol of kids stuff. That's just always, and it doesn't have any other meaning. Jesus Christ. And people are so culture war pilled. So, people are so they are so culture war pilled.
Yeah.
I don't know any other way to put it.
I know.
That they are ironically looking for offense in everything, looking for kind of conspiracy in everything.
Yeah.
Because there has to be a conspiracy to justify their hatred of people with different lifestyles, basically.
Yeah, of course.
And it's not, these people can't just be existing, because if they did just exist, I wouldn't hate them so much, right? Because I'm not a bigot. Okay, and yet I really hate these people. So there must be a really good reason for me to hate these people. It must be because they're doing all this shit behind the scenes, and they're not.
Really.
Sometimes a rainbow is just a fucking rainbow.
Exactly.
However, this is definitely a pride rainbow.
This is a pride rainbow.
Dark Spear Dash one, as it should be, is a legit pride rainbow.
I would love
and
to
that's
have this
great.
as
I like
decor.
that.
Hopefully we will be able to have them as decor items.
Yeah.
It'd be pretty.
I'd
exciting.
love that. Yeah.
So that's coming up on June 27th. It's in the in-game calendar. June 27th to the 29th.
Lovely.
So it's running for a few days. But the actual running of the Trolls community event is also going to happen on its own at a different time.
Oh, great. Okay, cool.
The kind of the original one. So they're keeping that as well.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
yeah,
that's
there we
brilliant.
go. Brand new micro holiday to look forward to.
Amazing.
And then a few more things in the patch.
Oh.
Turbulent Timeways
Oh, God.
comes back. Now, this is where we get into like things that are, kind of on a schedule. So 27th to the 29th, we get the Dark Spear Dash. Week
These
of
don't even
June.
feel like patch features because they're just on the calendar and
Yeah,
they have to
exactly.
fall within the patch kind
Exactly.
of like happening.
Week of June 30th, we get the return of Turbulent Timeways, which is Dragonflight Dungeons, which is cool. It is now, they've had some important changes to this. So it now requires only running 5 weeks in order to get the super cool Spawn of Irnoth mount.
Lovely.
And it's warbound. It's like account wide. So you can literally just run 5 different like dungeons
wow.
on 5 different 5 different characters, 5 different weeks.
Wait,
you'll get it.
So wait, do you have to? Could I run one dungeon on 5 different characters in 1 week?
I don't believe so.
No, I don't think so.
No, I think it's a weekly thing. Again, 5 weeks. But if you do that, it can be on any
Okay, you
character,
can
any
do the
kind of
achievement
dungeon.
on a different character each week.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
okay.
Exactly. So there you go. Super cool. So that's coming back. And then week of July 7th, we finally get some new story.
Oh.
So that comes. Yeah,
I've got to say, I thought it was 4 weeks, Evie, not 5 for the Turbulent Timeways.
maybe it's 4 weeks down from 5.
Yeah.
Sorry, I hit my mic. So
Sorry.
so with myself.
You made me get it wrong, Mike.
So yes, 4 weeks down from 5. So even easier to get, and the mount was really, really good. I feel because I never got
that is really cool,
I
actually.
never got like the Farak mount, so I feel like I need this one. Yeah.
And then for me, the main event of the entire patch,
Yes.
which is the story quests, which
Yeah.
again will be like 1 chapter per week, starting from, we reckon, week 3, right?
It's July 7th.
Oh, July 7th. Okay, so
Yeah.
that is week 2. Yeah, that is week 3. I was right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, redeemed. Nice. That will lead us into 12.1 then.
Yeah. Very cool.
Very exciting.
So exciting.
I mean, those quests, if the chapter titles are anything to go by, will take us to the Isle of Fangs before the patch. So we'll be going to the new zone before the new patch, before 12.1 actually launches.
Yeah.
And we'll be seeing some of the isle, not all of it, I wouldn't imagine, but we'll be seeing like some of the Isle of Fangs and what have you. So
Nice.
that's, I don't know, man, that's pretty exciting to
Pretty
me.
cool.
I think that's cool.
When does 12.1 PTR drop?
Probably like the day after this patch goes live.
Yeah.
Yeah, so probably the 17th. Let's say they're waiting for it to go live in EU, right? So
Yeah.
probably the 18th.
Yeah.
My money
Nice.
is literally on 18th
Can't
for a
wait.
12.1 announcement. Yeah, and then PTR whenever after that. So yeah, that's what I think, because they need to get that shit on there.
I know.
They need to test that. There's actual stuff to test in there.
I know.
I
I know this like super quick patch cadence. Like
Yeah.
it's a super quick PTR cadence.
Well,
as
okay, so a lot of comments here are kind of based on that and are kind of saying stuff like, oh, well, look, this is okay, so this is
Sure.
Wowhead, right? But always take Wowhead comments with a dose of aspirin. But it's that thing of like, continuously the content is all shit and no one wants to do it, but also there's far too much content and they need to slow down. These two things. We continue the buggy slop 8-week content rush. Now, I know we always refer to it as a rush when like all this content drops and it feels overwhelming and stuff, but I don't know, maybe you feel differently, Evie. It doesn't feel like a rush now.
Right now it doesn't.
It doesn't
think-
feel like I'm drowning in content
No.
and they need to slow down their cadence right now.
It doesn't now. It doesn't.
Like, weirdly, it kind of feels like I'm ready for some new content just about now.
I'm with you. I think the issue that lots of people had was like the sheer number of bugs and issues that threw off their experience of the patch launch.
Oh, and like, I think that's a
And that's-
very
that's
reasonable take. And
coloured
very reasonable.
the whole-
but that's not
the
the
patch
only
as
thing
a
people
whole.
complaining about. I think
No,
that's
yeah,
like, there are
absolutely.
2 different complaints there. And I think, like, yes, buggy messes are buggy messes and they're bad. But also, like, I'm hard pushed to think of any bugs that I'm encountering still. I can't think of any. there aren't really
Well,
any
now
bugs.
it's good.
Like,
Now it's good. Now it feels fine. But people who
mean,
want to like blast through it in the opening days,
I don't know, man.
have a bit more of a difficult time.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
But also, like, I mean, the housing rotation bug is a very unfortunate bug where things just rotate in your house. You know. It's
Yeah,
really
I think
unfortunate.
there
But
are plenty of
just to
housing
say
bugs.
that was not introduced with 12.0.5. That's been in there since day one
Yeah.
of housing. So like, it's not even a midnight issue. It's a war within issue,
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
But like, yeah. So yeah, that would be nice if that could be fixed. But that's, if we're talking about, is the patch cadence responsible for these bugs? No, the patch cadence is not responsible for that housing bug, right? Like, is it wrong that hasn't been fixed? Yeah. I wonder if like they're obviously having real trouble fixing it, because I've been talking to the housing team about that, like one-on-one on a personal level since like before midnight, and they're like, they obviously want to fix it, and you've got to be like, well, why? There's obviously something going on there that they can't. And I wonder what that is. But like, I don't know, man. It just strikes me as, it just feels like people repeating a thing.
Yeah, it does.
Like, it just feels like people repeating a thing. Like, how you can't say anything good about the first 3 seasons of Game of Thrones because someone's just going to repeat. Someone's just going to be like,
wait, those were the good ones.
Yeah, exactly. Because someone will then say, "Oh, well, season 5 was shit." And it's like, yeah, but that's not even what I'm fucking sharp.
Yeah.
Like, it feels like one of those things where people are. You can't say anything good about. You can't say you like the lightsaber fight in Return of the Jedi because that people have been trained at this stage to go, oh, actually, it's really badly edited. Let me tell you about the knife that disappears. It's like, I don't give a fuck about the knife that disappears. It's a really fucking good, like, it's a really good fight.
This is just the world we live in now,
It's a really
babe.
good fucking lightsaber fight.
Yeah.
Sorry. And if you don't think it's a really good lightsaber fight, that's okay. But if the reason you don't think it's a good lightsaber fight is because a dagger disappears at some point, you're a fucking idiot. Sorry. Like,
I do have to say, though, I mean, like, part of me does... As a person who makes stuff about WoW, it does feel fast.
okay, I get that. Yeah, sure.
Now I got to make the patch guide now. I've got to, So it feels it does feel. I don't dislike it. I think it's fine. I personally don't think it's too fast, but I can see like why people say it feels fast.
Well, I think it's like a combination of things, okay? So I think, you have I just made a joke that it's like all the content's shit and no one wants to do it, and also there's too much of it, it's happening too fast. That's not actually too much of a contradiction if you actually analyze what's going on here, because it's things like, people are going, well, I think this patch cadence is too fast. I do feel overwhelmed, but also none of this content is interesting to me. And some of that's kind of by design, right? These mini patches are designed to kind of not be all things to all people.
I still haven't done Abyss Anglers.
Oh,
I still haven't touched it.
Until I am doing a build in my house that definitely needs some fish like skewered on a stick over a fire, I won't. But when I do want that piece of decor, I will go out and I'll do Abyss Anglers, and I'll probably quite enjoy it for half an hour,
Is it part of like the meta achievement?
Yeah.
Oh God. So there you go.
And the fish mace as well. Oh my God. Oh, can we just after this for a moment, can we just, before we get on to questions, can we talk about the trading post for a second?
Yeah, we can.
Great.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I do understand. I don't actually think it's that much of a contradiction for people to both feel overwhelmed by the flow of content and also think that the content's trash and not want to play it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I made a joke, but I don't actually think it's all that contradictory.
No.
So for me, yeah, and we've talked about this before, so I'm not going to harp on about it. But for me, it is like a lot of the content feels very samey in that it's like, here are some events on a timer, and you don't have to do them, guys, because there's like minimal player power involved, if any, and it's just like cosmetics and stuff like that. It's like, okay, but when everything that you're bringing out in these mini patches is some variation on that, it's fatiguing and exhausting, and it's like, oh, I wonder what will be in this patch. Will there be an event that I can complete for, which is like quite good for alts to gear up in, but for my main is, just for cosmetics and stuff like that? Oh yeah, there is. Oh, there's 3 of them. Great, fantastic. And like, I shouldn't be feeling that about that kind of content, because I think that kind of content's great. I think it's really, really good. But you see it, and then I had to scroll all the way to the bottom of the blue post to get what I consider to be the main event of the patch, which is the story. And I would love to see these patches sold on their story. And, we came back from FanFest last month, but like Final Fantasy 14, not major patches are, where it's like, this is a big story installment.
Yep, something
and
is
just
happening.
put it out there and sell it on the story, and then let people discover the events and stuff happening after that, but sell it on the story. Say, this patch is about the trolls and going on an adventure, and it's a narrative thing, and you're gonna get all the story beats leading into 12.1, and it's gonna be really cool actually, and you're gonna go to the Isle of Fangs, and it's gonna be really good. That is, like, to me, 10 times more exciting than all of these events. And even if it's not exciting to you, it's more memorable than all these different events.
I agree with you.
It gives the patch some identity. If that's the main thing it's sold on, you're like, oh, that's what this patch is about. This patch is about the trolls and doing this and that.
Yeah.
But
that is, you go and you play the story and then you're done. This
shouldn't be.
There's a bunch of systems that you keep coming back for.
Man.
That increases your played time.
But everyone's going to know the systems are in there as well. I'm not saying don't mention the systems. I'm saying put the story.
Just put the story.
At the top.
Give it some priority.
Yeah.
I'm with
put
you.
It up there.
I'm with
Just
you.
whack it up there before the fucking nom 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 nom. Let people read about the story first and be like, okay, cool. There's a big story injection in this patch. Oh, there's some events to do and stuff as well, and there's this power thing as well. But when you start with the new variation of the thing that is in every patch, you're just you glaze over and you don't give it attention. It's not exciting.
Maybe it doesn't have to be exciting.
I think Blizz would like people to be excited about their patches.
I think they would, but it's I think people know there's a manageable level of excitement, right? You're not going to get as hyped for a 0.0, 0.7 patch as you are for maybe a 0.1 patch or an expansion release.
That's no reason why you shouldn't try to maximize the excitement that people feel.
I just think
It'd be nice if people were excited, right?
Fatigue from overhyping everything. I think if everything is hyped, then it's very easy to become just tired of it.
No, I don't mean overhyped. I'm not
even overhyped, but just the way it's spoken.
Listen, I'm saying give it the exact same hype it's got now, but put the thing that's actually more interesting at the top of the list. Yeah, that's basically what I'm saying.
Yeah, sure.
I'm saying make the headline the more interesting thing, and
But I don't think that everyone would think this is more interesting.
But even if they didn't think it was more interesting, it would be more memorable and it would have more identity than a bunch of new events, which are just versions of other events.
Okay, so this is the Zul'Jan patch.
Yeah, exactly. Give the patch some identity. The story beats are what really gives the patch the identity,
rather than the thing. Yeah,
that's how you remember past patches.
Talk to the marketing and communications team then,
no one remembers what mechanics were, little mechanics were around in the landfall patch, but they all remember the story that happened in it, right?
This is purely marketing. These are all marketing decisions on how it's talked about.
Yeah, totally. But also
bring it up with them.
Also, Blizz could make it more of a part of the patch by A, having it there at the start, B, having all of it there at the start rather than have a chapter a week. Just let people come along and play the story.
Yeah.
It's good. Anyway, that's what I think.
Yeah.
Let us know in the chat if you're watching live, and even if you're not watching live, leave a comment. Your excitement level.
Yeah, let us know.
1 to 10.
Ooh.
10 being very excited, 1 being the other end of that scale, not excited. Let us know in the comments right now. Oh, Kaizen, I wish I was you. I wish I was a 10 for it. I feel like I could be a 10 for it. The Isle of Fangs stuff I'm really excited about.
Oh, absolutely.
And ironically, I think that when we get a 12.1 announcement and that stuff starts hitting the PTR with all the fun stuff that happens in that process, that's going to make me enjoy the current patch 12.0.7 more, because 12.1 stuff is starting to be revealed and coming out as well. Does that make sense?
Yeah. It'll be trailing into that, right?
Well, do you know what? Absolutely. Our chat are good guys, man. They seem pretty excited about it. This is excellent. I'm very glad to hear that. I think that's fantastic. I'd probably put myself at about a 7.
Yeah. I'm a 6. If thinking of 5 as just pure neutral, I'm just a notch above that. I'm nice. Yeah, good. you know?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that's good for me, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so we got to get to some super chats. Do you want to, you wanted to talk about the trading post?
I just wanted to say it was good.
It is good.
There was some Tauren helmets in there, which were really good.
Have you seen that the mount has a mount and dismount animation?
I haven't, because I haven't watched any videos about it. Because
Yeah.
I want to see it with my own eyes, but I can't afford the mount right now because I spent it all on armor with like cool Tauren helmets and also a flower crown. I spent it on that as well. So no,
Cool
but I am.
Tauren. Are those those big beefy seafaring Tauren?
What
Cool Tauren.
Cool.
Sorry.
Dear God. I thought you wanted to get to super chats, woman.
Yeah.
No, so but it's great. But so the thing that's exciting me about this mount is I'm a huge fan of like mount up animations, particularly flying mount animations where they fly in, like, and you jump on them. Like I remember doing Forbidden Reach in Dragonflight, and you know when you had everyone just flying around killing elites the whole time, right? And rares, I should say, sorry, the whole time. And so you'd have like this group of like 50 people, and that would all land and we'd kill the boss, and then you'd have this thing where like 50 dragons would just swoop in, you know? It would be spectacular. Like these 50 dragons just all swooping in, and then you take off and you will go fly to the next place.
It was the dragon vibes were so good. You're right, actually. That was an amazing feeling. Yeah, everyone's mounts
I love
flying
me
in.
some swooping in mount up animations. And the idea
I hadn't even thought of that. I missed that.
And you're telling me that this one swoops away when you dismount.
And then you dismount, you kind of jump off and it goes
fucking exquisite.
Yeah, I have to say that dragon like swooping in from the side mount is like top tier.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm really
those.
looking forward to that. Because a swooping away after you dismount animation, that sounds right up my alley. That sounds exactly what I want. So yeah, I'm saving up. I'm not. Well, I think I'm probably just going to wait until I fill out my traveler's log.
Yeah, because you get one of them for that, don't you? Yeah. Yes.
Totally. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say about that.
Okay,
Let's get some
good.
super chats.
Thank you for sharing that. I appreciate it. So first up, thank you to everyone who dropped super chats. And everyone who is on Twitch as well, any subs that came through there, we see you and we love you and appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
You rule. You rock. So to kick things off, on our super chats today, Moxon gifted 10 gift memberships to the team. Thank you so much, Moxon, and congrats to you guys. Oh, you now get a vote in what video essay I make next.
Oh,
yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, in my poll. So
Lovely.
Lucky you. You also get loads of emotes and loads of other little goodies. And 10% off merch on our store.
Oh, wow.
So,
this mug? Is this mug on our store?
absolutely, that mug is on our store.
There you go.
Just in time for Pride Month.
Class rainbow.
Class Pride. Check it out. It is there. Thank you, Moxon. That's super, super sweet.
Are you ready to do a new design of this when Bards come out next expansion?
Oh, God. I know.
What colour would the Bard line be?
Bards are...
It wouldn't be a solid colour, it'd be glittery. What colour would they be? What colours are even left?
like a hot pink, like a fuchsia.
I guess so.
Like a hot purple pink.
Yeah, that's what I'd have to go with, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that suits them perfectly.
Perfectly.
Anyway, thank you, Moxon. That's really, really awesome and amazing. Sorry, I'm just pulling
Cheers,
up
Moxon.
the chat again. One seckaroo.
The next one is Ian Stott. Hi, Tally and Evie. It's my birthday.
Oh, heck.
So thanks for the stream. I'm 40 today. It's Revan, by the way.
Oh, Raven.
Good to see you.
Happy birthday,
don't know why I chose my name.
Revan.
Haha. Sorry, Revan. Sorry for saying your name. I should have read the comment first. I apologize. Yes. Happy birthday to you. I didn't know you were so young, Revan.
I know.
You just have the air of one so
youth
wise.
and
I
life.
assumed you were older, you know.
Yeah. Oh, that's so awesome. Thank you so much for that one. And happy birthday. I hope you enjoy. I hope it's a good one today. Yeah. Next one is from Chris W. Oh, pleasure to see you. Oh, and of course, worth mentioning that both Revan and Chris are members of the team. Look at their little gray Khadgar balls. They're so cute. They're depleted.
I mean, the depleted Khadgar balls.
as it were. Do you-
I love how you started him off like as a colourful, complete Khadgar, and only as a reward for when people came back and became members again did you make it depleted. Kind of like how at the beginning of Destiny 2 you lose all the upgrades and cool gear you got from Destiny 1.
You need a taste of the good
You
stuff,
know,
and then you gotta
yeah.
then you gotta just bring them down for a
Sure,
little bit.
okay.
But then it's your chance to like climb the ladder up to who even knows.
Fine, man. What?
It's
think it's
fun.
fine.
It's fun. God,
Balls
Tally.
depleted.
Anyway,
Oh,
replete
now I'll have to
them.
change my robe.
That's it. That was a good Khadgar voice. You want to do
My Khadgar voice has been
Yeah,
getting really good.
yeah.
The older I get, weirdly, the
Funny
better my
enough.
Khadgar voice gets. Yeah. it's,
when you start wearing a little belt around your neck.
well, it's our anniversary coming up.
Thank you, Chris, as well for that. Don't have anything today, so just wanted to say hi to you and your family and appreciate all you
Hey.
do. Thank you, Chris. A joy
Always
to
good
have
to see you,
you,
mate.
always. Next one is from Senior Sonata. 1983. I remember discovering you two around the same time I was playing Pokemon XY. So I gotta ask, how often has the name Evital been mixed with Evital? Ooh, funny enough, Eve, YVE, was the name of my Baldur's Gate 3 character.
Yeah.
So Evital is kind of like
Oh,
a
do you think there was
combination
something
of
in that,
me.
like
I don't know.
subconsciously, maybe?
Maybe.
Yeah.
That's, I don't know.
I mean, like, I know I bust his depleted balls sometimes because that's what British people do. But one of our kind of closest personal friends in the WoW community, creator community, is Bell. We've known him for years. We've been out drinking with him many, many times. Like, had all kind of madcap adventures together over the years. He still calls you Evital.
Yeah, he does. That's fine.
Like,
You can call me by my real
that's
name
just,
if you
that's
like.
just how he says it, you
Yeah.
know. So it's like,
Alright.
yeah, like,
People can-
there's at least one person that keeps on like pronouncing it like that. Yeah.
You know, if we could ever do like a full rebrand, I would literally just be Evie. Like I would just be Evie.
Yeah.
You know, like,
But
and that's kind
Taliesin
of
and Evie
what
doesn't sound so good.
Tally and Evie.
Yeah, but I don't want to be Tally. I want to be Taliesin.
Okay, fine. Evie and Taliesin.
Doesn't sound as good, does it? Taliesin and Evertel. Say what you like about it being a boring kind of like meaningless sort of difficult to remember name, but it does have a cadence to it. It does have a flow to it.
It does.
It's got good
True.
syllables going
True.
on there.
But you can just, my friends call me Evie.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's all right. Thank you so much for that one. Next one is from Moxin. Thank you, Moxin. Do you think we will ever explore planet Amanthul, Agramar, etc.?
so good.
Or are the Titans lying about being born from our plane and not just arcane old gods?
Okay, so I've got a video that I'm making before this, but the next big lore video is absolutely going to talk about why I don't think Amanthul is in fact a Titan.
Ooh, nice.
So, and maybe we'll touch on this too. But I would love to see, I think the other Titans are Titans, by the way. So I would love to see, and maybe Azeroth being born at the end of this expansion, which is what I think is going to happen, maybe that could set a precedent for like what a Titan being born even is. And she's not a Titan either, but you know what I mean, right? So like, I would love part of the last Titan expansion, for whatever reason, to be us going to the planets that were the planets that kind of like the various Titans, you know, just stated. Maybe there is still like cultures there and kind of civilizations and kind of natives there and stuff like that. It'd be great to go and see, because I love the cosmic shit. I love it when you go to a different planet and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
We went to Elunaria, where it's not the planet that Ionar was birthed from, we don't think, but it like was where she was hiding out from the Legion, right? So and I'd love to do that. I'd love to go and see, what planet did Agramar come from, you know, and maybe there are still kind of like religions based around him there and stuff like that. And I think that shit could be really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I look forward to watching your video on that.
Thank you.
That sounds really good.
I think that's a great idea. I'd love to see that happen in Last Titan. Yeah, I'd love that.
Yeah. Ooh, yes. Thank you for that one, Moxin.
Yeah.
Next one is from JD Numbers. Just wanted to say, you both are amazing. Thank you so much for doing what you do. Thank you, JD. That's really, really kind. And thank you for the super chat.
Yeah, cheers.
Aw, love
Thank
to
you.
see it.
Love some kind words.
Yeah.
Imagine paying money to give us a compliment.
I know.
What brilliant people exist in the
Literally
world. Thank
the
you.
best.
Cheers.
So good. Next one is from Revan, not to be confused with Revan. Revan, thank you so much. Also, member of the team. My new unlikely to happen lore theory. Ulatek is the snake Loa under Gundrak and will end up destroying a good chunk of Northern after we fight help her next raid. Thoughts?
Sorry, yes, Moxon, I'll go back to your question after that.
Yeah.
Hang on. Yeah. Yes, please.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You think that's going to happen?
No. Be fun though, wouldn't it? It'd be fun. Well, particularly because there is a link between, obviously we are going to Northrend next expansion, so they could really kind of fill that out. They could lay a really good seed there, this expansion, and then fulfill it next expansion if they wanted to. I don't think that will end up happening, but it would be a really good way of not having to go and see all the zones or having to update all the zones beyond like, oh, it's all rocks now. Got destroyed by a big snake. I don't know. It could be a way they do it, I guess. Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, could
that'd
be
be awesome. That'd be so cool.
Yeah. Yes, sorry, Moxon, left out the second part of your question when you said only, speaking of Titans, etc., only one we see born is Argus. And in my opinion, he was just another Titan keeper.
Yeah, no, I think he was a proper world soul. He was born in a really weird way. He was kind of like, kept from being born. Like all the other Titans, the idea is we're led to believe that they were kind of, nurtured in the womb, as it were, so that they could be born without any problems when the time was right. Like that's the opposite of what happened to Argus. He was like kept in there so they could use him as a big old battery, basically, to recharge all the Legion forces and stuff super quick. So whatever we think about Argus, whether we think he's a real Titan or not, I would say that he is. His birth is not typical of a Titan birth, and you wouldn't use it as, oh well, this happened to Argus, so it must be how other Titans are born. Like there's nothing typical about Argus's like gestation or birth or indeed life before we killed him. So so I would whatever happened to Argus doesn't have to have any bearing on the actual story of the Titans and what they are, right? So and as for the Titans lying about being born of our plane and not just arcane old gods, well, yeah, I mean, I think the Titans are, but like I say, I don't think Aman'Thul is a Titan. So yeah,
I got you.
Yeah. The more I think about it, the more I'm into the idea of it being just basically Ulatek thrashing around a little bit that smashes up all of Northrend, which is why there's only like 4 or 5 actual redesigned zones in Northrend. The rest is just all, like literally just smashed to shit.
Rubble. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun.
I think Ulatek will end up being on our side. I mean, I think.
Yes, I like the idea of like kind of setting them free.
Yeah, exactly.
And
it feels
then like kind of gaining their help.
That works as a great redemption for Zul'Jan then as well.
Yes.
Because he's right, It's like, yeah, actually, it was a good idea to release Ulatek.
He's right, and he doesn't have to control someone.
Because I'd love to see Kithix being like the main baddie of 12.1.
Yeah.
That's what I've got my hopes on. I'm like, Kithix is buried under there. Ulatek was kind of summoned in the first place to defeat Kithix the first time. I'd love to see that kind of replay, really. And it'd be like, oh god, there's no god, there's a dark Black Empire general here, what are we gonna do? And Zul'Jan's like, well, I told you, we got this snake lower now, we're good, let's go.
Yeah.
Except she's not a lower, sorry, Ulatek's not a lower, but anyway.
Next one is from Moxon. Thank you, Moxon. I've often thought of what happens to my tunes when I die. In my opinion, I should be allowed to will my account to my nephew or a friend. Yeah. Is it against like terms of service? Account sharing?
I mean, you technically can anyway, because you can just like leave the password to your account in your will, right?
Yeah, you can leave the password there.
Yeah, but some kind of official mechanism.
I don't know if that would be
cool.
like too dystopian to have an official mechanism. It's like, what would you like to do with me? But when you die,
I feel like there has.
Is that too far?
No, I feel like it would have felt dystopian 10 years ago. And that's why we didn't kind of take measures on social media and the internet in general that we probably should have taken in hindsight. Because, all that happens is you've got 10 years of people or 20 years of worth of people who have died on Facebook, right? And their accounts just get taken over by bots and like AI and stuff.
No, I think there are like mechanisms in place now.
Oh, there are?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's happened on Facebook already.
Oh, right. Okay,
yeah.
that's good. But I mean, yeah, like I wouldn't mind seeing some. I think it's meaningful to people. It's something that people are starting to actually consider and think about now.
Yeah.
As we get a bit older and stuff, and we realize how important our WoW accounts are because they've been around for 20 years or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'd like to think that my account is kind of something happens to it.
Yeah,
It doesn't just disappear. It doesn't just get deleted, right?
The kids can sell it.
No, I don't want to sell it. They can sell all
They
my
can do-
stuff, but
they
not
can
my
do
WoW
whatever they
account.
want with it.
No.
That's their inheritance right there.
No, all of their actual monetary inheritance. There's going to be a condition in my will, which is like, you don't get a fucking penny of this if you don't like swear and sign a contract to the effect of you buy every single new WoW expansion that comes out. You level Mivamwi specifically through the story content because she needs to live on even when I'm gone.
Yeah.
You know, just because I die doesn't mean she has to. And the second you don't fulfill this contract, all the money gets taken away, of which there's loads, by the way, so much.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Anyway. Moving on. Thank you for that one, Moxon. Next one is from Caio Fernandez. So nice to see you, Caio. Hi, guys. I was really excited for 12.0.7 because of Dragonflight time walking, but I saw it today that Turbulent Timeways only begins in the end of June. It does. Yeah, so you're going to have to wait for that one a little bit, a few weeks. Also love you guys. Please do the work and give us a Mountie playable as an allied race. Agreed. We say this every time. Do you think it's time for us to start an account like Rico has, where he's just like asking for orc eyebrows every day?
Yeah,
do you think
sure.
Do you think we have to start doing that?
If you run it, fine. I haven't got the energy for that shit, man. I can't be doing that. No way.
That's just a robot doing it for me. Yes.
God, I need those Amani troll playable trolls. I need them so much. I need those beefy boys. I just want to see them in the game. I just want to see them walking
they're
around and
so-
stuff, man. Yeah. I mean, maybe 12.1 would be the perfect opportunity for
Could
that.
be.
I'm just thinking maybe.
Yeah, that and like, more paladins.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the time to introduce all of those new playable characters. Who knows?
Absolutely, totally.
Next one, thank you for that one, Caio. Next one's from Senior Sonata again. Lovely to see you. I'd like a housing item to record a 30-second loop of your character moving, emoting around your house before making their way back to the starting spot.
Oh, cool. I bet that'd be so hard to make.
That would be so hard
That'd be
and
fucking
so
impossible.
abusable.
I don't know. I think, I do think from what they've said in like kind of official kind of, posts and things like that, it seems like what they're aiming for is basic pathing. It seems like what they're aiming for is like you do in an ESO where you place your pet and it's going to allow you to make some pathing for it. So it'll get to the end and then come back again, or maybe it's a circle in the first place or whatever have you. And they talk about it in terms of pets, but you'd imagine that will get rolled out to like hopefully alts as well. Do we think we'll get that in 12.1? Absolutely not. No.
Housing stuff? No.
Absolutely not. We'll get it when it's ready and not a moment later, because that seems to be how they do things in housing as well.
Yes.
But I don't think they'll be doing. I don't think they'll be doing that in 12.1.
No.
Hey, I've eaten shit with housing before. Who knows?
Yeah.
Right. So
hey,
maybe.
You know what I'm ready for?
What?
Player housing roadmap that we were promised many moons ago. I remember I speculated that was going to come out like immediately after it was announced, and it hasn't come yet.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. As I imagine they hope everyone has.
That's the curse of saying that a roadmap is coming out. It presumes that you are releasing the roadmap immediately.
Yeah, totally. It's like, can we get a
as soon
roadmap
as you
for this
start
roadmap?
you start thinking about timelines. You're like, oh, okay, give me the timeline.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah.
I mean, so obviously, it'd be like people bring up garrisons and the fact that we had pets around there and stuff like that. Obviously, there were no issues. Like the only thing, they knew everything that could possibly be in a garrison, right? And like there were very few. There's nothing anyone could ever place that was going to be in the way or something like that. Housing, you get to put shit anywhere you like, and like pathing is a much more complicated beast with that, and like collision and stuff like that. So yeah, I get it. It must be really hard, but what I can guarantee you, and I have no inside knowledge on this, but this is just through knowledge of the team, they've got someone working on it right now, and the second it's ready, it will happen. Like that seems to be how this team works. So I like that. I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
So we won't get much hype about it. It'll literally just be like,
here it is.
We made it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Thank you for that one. Next one is from Argo Durga. Hello, friend. Hello, team member. Hi, you two. Managed to catch you two live. Thanks for all the great things you do.
Aww,
Shout out to the Wondrous Wisdom Hood. Yeah. The Wondrous Wisdom Hood.
It's the place to be.
It is.
Thanks, mate. I appreciate that. Good to see you.
Cheers, Argo Durga. And next up, Captain Thunder has gifted 20 memberships.
It's a familiar sounding name, isn't it?
If you guys are watching on YouTube, there's a very high chance that you are now a member. Please make use of the emotes. Someone, for the love of God, spam.
Are people not excited about
man?
repeated Khadgar balls?
Oh no. Well, if they're not excited about that, you can at least spam some emotes in chat. I worked hard on sourcing those from our other platforms and uploading them here. I worked so you laugh, but that's work. That's admin anyway. Please enjoy that, all of you guys, and thank you, Captain Thunder. That's amazingly generous and kind, and love to see it. Thank you.
As always, congratulations to everyone who got a membership.
Yes. Next one is from I Sell Cabbages. Hello, Cabbages. Hello, lovely friend and team member as well. Morning, Tierney. Are there any video game soundtracks apart from WoW you listen to? I've been enjoying the Cuphead OST on my morning drives to work. Oh, nice.
Lovely.
Very good. I mean, like, I will die for the Baldur's Gate 3 soundtrack. I think it is one of like the best. I mean, it's the experience of listening to that soundtrack is tied to the experience of playing the game, as many games soundtracks are.
But
obviously.
also, it is a banging soundtrack. We use some of it in videos sometimes.
So good.
And it's just great, and it just perfectly encapsulates the game.
Yeah.
Outer Wilds for me.
Yeah, we use that one a lot in videos.
That one a lot. It's a cheat code.
I still haven't played it.
Still
haven't played it.
I
know.
So good. And Disco Elysium.
Oh, Disco Elysium soundtrack, which I now have on vinyl. I'm gonna make a little like reel of like video game vinyl that we have, because we have a lot of it now, and just like showing some of it off because. Sea Power, formerly known as British Sea Power.
Why did they change that?
I think they just wanted to like literally decolonialize their name.
I think that's great.
I think they literally were like,
I was hoping it was going to be that.
This isn't fun anymore. You know, they're just like, we don't want to. I think so. Sea Power did the soundtrack to Disco Elysium, which is absolutely unbelievably good and beautiful. And obviously I love Final Fantasy XIV music. I think it is like next level.
Oh god, yeah.
That's
amazing.
Soken is like a genius, and the mix of just like straight up, you have like, you know, heritage Final Fantasy sounds and mixed with kind of contemporary Final Fantasy music and sounds, mixed with like beautiful kind of orchestral bits, mixed with like absolutely crazy metal, like the Final Fantasy soundtrack formula is like so genius and unable to be replicated, and I love it.
Yeah. I've been playing a game on Steam called Rhythm Doctor.
Ooh.
It's a fucking rhythm game, right? But
nice.
it's really lovely. It's got a really great soundtrack.
Yeah.
Which I mean, a rhythm game has to have a good soundtrack, right?
Yeah.
That's the entire point of it. So yeah, really into that. That's a really good one as well. So all of that.
Yeah.
I remember we used to put on both the Skyrim soundtrack on vinyl for Annie when he was a baby.
Skyrim soundtrack
and also
is next level.
Also the farm game.
Stardew Valley.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Stardew Valley soundtrack
absolutely
well.
classic.
So I always have good memories of those too.
I mean, Skyrim soundtrack again, like just seminal.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we put that on every night we had D&D.
Yeah.
Like, we literally just played Skyrim music in the background for every D&D session for so long.
We do know that the Primals are playing it download. Thank you. Yeah.
Yes.
We do know that.
Would literally go just for that. I don't want to see anyone else there. Oh, yeah. So I love video game music. Oh, which reminds me, I haven't played Expedition 33 apart from a few minutes. Tally tells me I need to keep playing it. I probably should play it because apparently it's really, really good. The music is apparently very, very good.
And you know the star.
And I know exactly.
Right,
I know
your buddies
Charlie Cox.
with the guy who's literally the star of the game. It's kind of rude
So
that you haven't played it
I should
yet.
play his game.
Yeah.
Although it's a stretch to call it his game because he didn't really know anything about it for a long time.
He fucking knows about it now.
He knows now. He's
Since
like,
he's been
I've
winning
won a
BAFTAs. He
BAFTA.
suddenly
He's
loves video games now. He's all like,
I just really
wow.
believe in the power of video games. Watching these interviews, we're like, okay, Charlie. But really cool. The Musée d'Orsay in Paris is putting on a expedition and like Renoir. Expedition 33 and like Renoir exhibition. So it's a lot of expedition in there. But there's literally going to be an exhibition of artworks that inspired Expedition 33, like actual
cool.
real shit.
I saw you share this on Twitter today.
Yeah, so cool. And they're going to do a concert of the music there too.
Nice.
And I used to work in galleries and I used to be like, please, can we do video game crossovers? Like, people love this stuff. It's such a rich vein. Like, you could do such cool shit. And they're like, yeah. Anyway.
They're belatedly getting into that one.
I know. At least in France. And that's such that's just such a instant crossover.
Yeah.
Like, they're like, oh yeah, of course, right? Anyway, very cool. Next one is from Rory W. Johnston. Thank you for joining the team. Love to see it. Thank you. A nice fresh new member. And next one is from Just V. Thanks for stopping by the Guild Tavern yesterday, Tally.
My pleasure.
Your treehouse video is fantastic. More Evited talks, please. Oh God. I can't call it that, but thank you. Have a splendid weekend. Thank you, Just V.
A big brain video essay is what I would call
Big brain,
it.
Thanks.
I'm really excited that you want to carry on doing that.
I do. I want to do it every month.
I almost said to you this morning, I was like, dude, you bop out one of those a month, we'll be fucking happy campers.
Yeah, I'm gonna do one a month because it's good for the channel and stuff, but it's really good for me.
Yeah.
It's good for my brain and my soul. Made me feel really good to just do something like that.
I think it's great.
And add that to the workload. Next one is from Alexi Galaxy Moose Muscles. Great name.
We have to think of a new name if we have another kid now, aren't we? It's been taken.
Alexi Galaxy Moose Muscles. Thank you for the super chat. Hey Tini, long time listener, Shadowlands days, first time super chatter. Oh, thank you. Hi. Your recent long form videos were worth the wait. However, when is Evitel doing a long form musical analysis of WoW soundtracks? Love from Australia.
Yeah, when?
Definitely some.
Well, put it on the
music.
list for the monthly videos,
Add it to
right?
the list. Add it to the list. It's going to be something like. Oh, I can't even do one off the top of my head. I'll think of a good one. Yeah. Next one is from Iconography, gifting 10 memberships to the team. The team. Thank you, Iconography.
Welcome to the team.
Thank you, Iconography. And welcome everyone to the team. Lovely, 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 lovely to have you. So good. Please enjoy your perks, which include emotes and others. Next one is from Kruger. Thank you for the lovely super chat. Hey guys, always good to catch you live. Have you seen the animation for the trading post bonus reward mount? Indeed, we were just talking about it.
We talked about that already.
It reminds me of the dragon
excited.
riding mounts. Yes, I wish all mounts could get a little flair like that.
Oh, me
Love
too.
from Brazil. Brazil mentioned.
Do you remember? Oh yeah, Brazil mentioned.
Yeah.
Brazil mentioned.
Yeah.
Do you remember when pretty much the only mount that had a really cool mounting up animation was, well, pretty much all of the Legion class hall mounts had a mounting up animation, but the one that had the best mounting up animation was the Demon Hunter one, because you jump up in the air
Oh,
and then
it
it would
goes-
appear underneath you and you'd land on it.
Yeah.
And that was really cool. And
one's crazy.
we thought that was
We thought that was the future.
the peak of technology.
Yeah.
Before Dragonflight came along.
Yeah, oh.
But yeah,
that
I
little
just seeing them run off
swoop
and
is
swoop.
good.
Like when I get off my horse, I want to see it run away. You know, or something.
Yeah.
I know, that's just really cool shit.
Yeah.
That's really good.
It is really
I
good.
love that stuff.
Me too.
Like
Me too.
Like if I'm oh my god, if I'm like in a gyrocopter or something. You know, and I dismount. I want to see me like drop out the bottom and it like shoot upwards or something. Like
That'd be crazy.
So many cool animations that you could do.
Crazy, but
Why
I like
don't
it.
these happen?
Because they take a lot of work, man.
I don't give a fuck. Work harder.
It's going to cost you a rage
You know
tier.
what? You know what? I feel like these devs,
Yeah.
they need taken down a peg or two. Time to get them on some fucking crunch. They've had it too easy for too long.
Yes. Yes. They have.
Give me the mount up animations, all right?
Indeed. Next one is from Iconography. Hello, Iconography. Lovely member of the team. Morning, team. This is so we can afford to allow Evie to finish saying, let's run down again. Shout out to Wondrous Wisdom Hood NA. Oh, yeah.
They represent. See how good housing is for our communities? I love this shit.
Awesome. Yeah, it's awesome.
I know, like,
Love
sometimes
it.
you do see comments and stuff, and they're like, no one cares about housing, so it's a useless feature in the time. It's like, dude,
Yeah.
use case, okay? Because
Yeah.
like for us, it's like a literal game changer for our communities. It's like it's improved our interaction with the game and with our communities so much. It was that simple, right?
Yeah.
Like so good. Oh god, man.
Yeah.
I can't. Whatever like individual problems I might have with housing at any point, and like the big problems I have with the store and stuff, like as a feature, what it does for the social side of the game, which this game's supposed to be about in many ways, is unprecedented in many ways. It's like terrific, so good.
Yeah. And then Moxon has rejoined the team. Welcome back, Moxon.
Is that because we finally got to the second part of the question?
Yeah. Welcome back, friend. Thank you. Next one is from Jo. You love. I'm feeling a BG3 playthrough coming on for me. Did you ever post yours? I missed it live.
No.
No, that's on the list though. Just because it's going to take a lot of like
I'm going to take our
PC
PCs
processing
out of the equation
like
for
both
a week
for
probably.
a while
Yeah.
to upload, like process all those videos. It's going to be insane.
But we've got them. We've got them all saved. I've got them on a drive.
They're here.
And the chats as well. So assuming all that has worked, I need to put them, each one individually, I need to put into a Premiere file. I need to add the chat to it.
Chat felt important. It's felt
Yeah, it
important
is
that we
really
keep
important.
chat.
And then I need to work out where I can put the chat. It's probably gonna be different for each episode.
Like on each.
And
God,
then render it. And
Yeah.
they're like some of them are 8 hours. And then individually upload them to. We'll start a new channel for it, and we'll let you know when. The
Yeah,
channel's
exactly.
up.
There's literally going to have its own dedicated
Yeah.
channel just for you to watch and enjoy.
And for
Like
me to
100
watch and
hours,
enjoy, because
yeah.
like
Oh,
the ones
I
that are still
can't.
up on Twitch, and Twitch does delete them randomly every now and then.
Yeah. I do dip
I
in
do
there.
sometimes just go find them and put them on because I like reliving it.
They're
And
so comforting.
it's such a lovely time.
Love them
Yeah.
so much. Next one from the Moz Art Groupie. I'm still on my Skyborn bullshit. What do you think of the new data mined Wildhammer dwarf models? More hope that the theories are true? Oh, still thinking of like Sky Elves.
Yeah, I mean, for me, getting Wildhammers on there as well kind of opens it up to being something more than just like High Elf being playable and leaning into like the flying elements of them, right? When other races start getting flying shit in the files, like Wildhammers, that makes me think, are we getting my airship patch? Because I've always wanted my airship patch. Give me the airship patch.
Okay,
where
babe.
everyone's listening to airships and it's cool, and that would just be brilliant. I'd love that.
It would be
I
great,
want my
wouldn't
airship,
it?
and that makes me start thinking about that shit.
I know what you mean.
And then I start thinking about the dungeon from last expansion where you're flying around on your mount all the time within the dungeon, and what that might have been testing and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
I'd like to see it happen.
Yeah. Could be good.
You don't sound convinced. You don't sound like you think it's going to be good at all. I've never heard you
I'm
less
not
excited
like
about anything.
An airship. I mean, I'm not an airship like super enthusiast, but
It would be so good. Can you
would be
fucking
fun.
imagine like all captains and Gar and walking the plank and climbing the rigging
It
and
would
jumping
be-
from ship to ship and
it
flying
could
from
be
ship to
fun.
ship
Flying
and like
from ship
in
to
the
ship works.
clouds, and it would be so
there's
good.
something like, yeah.
I don't mean like riding,
Not like
not
having
flying one, because
piloting
the
an
vehicle
airship,
combat is
but literally
bad
land
and
masses
shit.
that are kind of airships. I get that. I get that. Yeah, why not? Next one is from SGT Giggle Fairy. How do you guys combat WoW fatigue?
I don't.
Yeah.
I if I get fatigued, I stop playing.
Yeah.
And so, but I'm really lucky that for me, WoW is way more than a video game that I play. I say this all the time, but like I got various hobbies. One of my hobbies is playing video games, and one of my hobbies is playing WoW. And they're two different hobbies.
Yeah.
Like my video game hobby is separate from my WoW hobby, because WoW isn't just a video game to me. I know it is to a lot of people, but for me, it's a way that I hang out with my friends. It's a way that I hang out with people that I like. It's like a social thing I do. And also it's kind of work a lot of the time as well. And actually, like, genuinely doing it as a job helps against fatigue, weirdly. You'd think it'd be the other way around.
Yeah,
But it gives
I know
you
what
more
you mean.
reason to be doing stuff a lot of the time. So it's
Yeah.
like, yeah. But really, it's just being in my guild and my various guilds, I should say, and like the people that I get to chat with. And even if like, a lot of time I don't do any chatting, but I'm always like following chat and feeling like I'm a part of something. And it gives you, like, when you're in a raid team, you don't want to be letting people down, right? So it gives you more reason to go out and do content and make sure you're prepared and stuff like that. So that really helps against fatigue for me. But on the times when it does happen, I just play a little rhythm game.
Yeah, same.
Or FIFA.
Like, or, it felt a bit more normal when the patches were more spread out. But yeah, there are times when, like, I would just not play for a bit.
Yeah.
I would just stop. I might not play any games. I might just do other stuff. But I think it's normal to just kind of, you hit a moment, you kind of move on for a little bit, you come back when you feel like it. I think that's part of it. And yeah, like Tally says, I don't really think of the kind of, like, housing. I don't really think of the guild. I don't really think of them as WoW. They're things that are tied to WoW, but they don't feel like playing the game,
Yeah.
right? They're things that I get to enjoy anyway. So, yeah. I mean, it's kind of a shame because I would love to play some more Final Fantasy.
Yeah, me too.
I just don't have the time for it right now.
I'd love to catch up in time for the next expansion.
I would
That'd be good.
love to. Really. Oh, yeah. Because, when's
Looks
that?
good.
Next year? Next year? Early next year?
Snow expansion.
Snow
Can you
expansion?
imagine having a snow expansion in 14 and WoW at the same time? That'd be
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah.
Snow expansion Nirvana.
Yeah.
Great question, though. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, last ones quickly because I got to go. 100%, 100 Not Thunders. Thank you, friend. Good morning.
What's happened to Thunders? I haven't seen him for ages.
I know. It's just not Thunders here all the time. No WoW question for me today, so I'll go with hope all is well and hyped for summer because we are now even closer to BlizzCon. Cheers/hugs.
Cannot wait.
I do love how BlizzCon is no longer in the fall. Like, it's in the beginning of
summer
September.
event then,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's in the beginning of September, which to me counts as summer.
Yeah,
First 2
definitely.
weeks of September are still summer.
Especially in California.
Yeah, especially in California, it's gonna be absolutely baking. Like, I love the idea of like a summer BlizzCon.
Yeah,
that
be
makes
wicked.
me that actually is gonna like change the vibe.
Cannot wait.
Yeah. Oh my god. Thanks, Thunders. Lovely to see you, friend. Big hugs to you too. Next one is from Mazmaza123. Beelzebel here. Watching WoW lore video last night, I thought about dragon riding, like spaceship exploration in WoW, like in Ratchet and Clank. Oh yeah. Flying through space.
Well, I think the
mouth.
airship could do that.
Yeah.
The airship patch. Okay, think about it, right? Let's say instead of a portal to the airship,
Yeah.
okay, like, anywhere where you are in Eversong Woods, you just fly up. And you go through some clouds where the top of the world usually would be,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
the airship's up there. And you've just flown straight up to get there. You haven't gone
love
through a
it.
portal or anything. You're
Yeah.
up there, and there's like all these other, and they're just out of view above the clouds and stuff.
Yeah.
And they're all up there, and so you've got this whole community and stuff going on up there. And then it could be like, we're above this place now. Just go down, and so you jump off, and you're on your mount, and you fly down through the clouds, and you're there, no portal sort of thing.
Some people don't really have that level of spatial awareness.
Well, they can just fucking die then. They can just jump off, fall through the clouds, land on the ground, and then res, okay?
They can just die, yeah.
You
that's
know?
fine. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I love it. Let's do it.
That kind of thing. I think it'd be awesome.
Next one is from Zakari Cooper. Thank you so much for being a member of the team for 1 month. Delightful. Lovely to have you. And Epiphania Housing has joined the team.
the lads in
Epi.
chat.
Wow.
Love to see it.
Thank you. Love to see it. Love to see your builds. As always, what a privilege to be in the same guild as Epi.
I know,
You know?
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, proper.
Get to go around a house anytime I like.
Player housing.
It's pretty
select.
good, yeah.
Love it. And then finally, Argo Durga, thank you so much. Any plans for another book review? The Blood Ties video was so good. Thank you. That was a fun one.
Yeah, I feel like it's not the kind of format that would work so well with older books.
No.
But I'd say every new book that comes out, that's how we do it now.
Absolutely. I'd love
Yeah.
to do. So we need more books. Short stories. I don't know if it work so well. I think it needs to be like a proper book review.
Yeah,
but
because you want
I'm
to
with
fit it
you.
into like ongoing lore and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
And we'll always get
Flying Buttress on
back if
those,
he's
yeah,
around
because
as
he
well.
does.
That'd be really good.
He does all those, which are really good.
He's great.
Yes.
Any reason to get Buttress involved is a good reason. to do a
Agreed.
video.
On that note,
guys, we've got to run because we've got to pick up the kids from school. We always think we're not going to have much to talk about, and then we always
we do. We're always just blah 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 blah
blah
blah.
blah 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 blah. As someone would say, the what in the what now? The whaty what in the what now?
The what now? Yeah. Anyway.
Oh shit!
Thank you so much, guys.
Our kid lost his first tooth.
He did. I have it right here. I'm not
Tooth
going to show
came out.
you.
I promised him 10 quid. I went down the bank machine. There were no £10 notes in the bank machine, so he got 20 quid for his first tooth. I can't eat for the rest of the week now.
It means that that's never going to happen
It
again.
means literally
It's
fucking
literally,
nothing to him.
it's
I could
literally
have
going to be
given him
1
£20, it meant
pound.
the same.
Yeah. Yeah. £1 going forward.
Yeah. Thank you, Moskin.
yeah.
Thank you very much. Yes, it does. It does sound like that. But now
Yeah.
we have to go. Sorry, I'm late.
Yeah.
Love you all.
Anyway,
Cheerio.
thanks, guys. Thank you to everyone.
Thank you for everyone who joined us today. Thank you for everyone watching the VOD. We'll see you for more videos, for more streams on Twitch, for more talking in your ears on podcast platforms, and for more podcasts next week. Bye.
Can't wait. See you. Bye.